Start streaming. Yeah, I should be back. Alright, we back. We just had a slight error there, but yeah, going back to the let me see if it's can you guys hear good on the stream or alright, we back.
Yeah, I can hear. It loud enough?
Yeah. Okay, yeah, I can hear
I hear
myself on the
you.
stream. It's pretty let me see if it's can you guys hear good? Alright, we back.
Yeah, I can hear. So what I was saying was
Yeah.
we coming from a month break, so the expectations for the chapter high. And I mean it was an okay chapter, but I feel like it was a good chapter to me for me because I get what I want.
Yeah, with the
See,
revolutionaries, yeah.
I don't care about like you could have a chapter but Zoro, right? And Zoro fucking stopping two Yonkos atop. And that'll be a 10 out of 10 chapters for Zoro fanboys. You
Yeah.
understand? So
Yeah.
this chapter is to me. I love the Revolutionary Army.
Yeah,
You
this
understand?
yeah, this chapter it was an all rounder to be honest because
It
it
was
set
an
up
all around.
yeah, it set up a lot of things. We got the revolutionaries, we got Shanks, we got stuff with Green Bull
Green Ball.
here, and at
It's
the
a
end with the
three-part chapter.
Marines. Yeah, we Marines at the end. So it was a lot and it was a good start to like, the saga that Oda is talking about. But like it's definitely the Oda is definitely setting up some like it seems like moving forward these are like going to be the main factions because I doubt Big Mom's gonna come into play anymore. I doubt Kaido's gonna come into play. Maybe we might see him in the future, but they're not gonna be that big. There's not gonna be that much of a highlight on them.
Bro.
So it's
And
gonna
what
be
I
these three factions moving forward, bro. Shanks, Dragon, Blackbeard, Akainu. Yo, the lineup is fire right now. I'm not gonna lie.
and the most interesting faction to me, even though as a Revolutionary Army fanboy, it always can be the world government. Because
Yeah,
anytime the world government wrong, you know some heat around the corner, bro.
yeah.
Like they more efficient than young cores. They just get busy, they just get shit done.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
what I appreciate from um these chapters is and the dilemma we in with the world government is we get to see a full scope of the world. We don't really see the size and really picture the size of the world.
Yep.
We just take the Garcia as being incompetent
Incompetent.
niggas.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, you don't know how they docket look every day.
Yep.
You got small fires happening everywhere in the world, but you only have four admirals.
You can only
It's
the force. They can't deal with everything at all times. That's the
you
thing.
understand? I used to think the world government was so fucking overpowered, but the way to beating the world government is spreading them out.
Yep.
You
And
understand?
you also
When you
got to think about this, Sean. They have a lot
mm,
of jurisdiction in the Blue Sea, but the New
that's true.
World is they're still trying to take over the New World. So it's like it's not going to be
And
easy
that's
for
the
them.
thing, though, Pharaoh. That's the thing. That the fact that they ain't take over the new world, but they don't have enough forces to take over the new world.
Yeah.
You understand? They
Yeah.
spread right out. You have three admirals, a bunch of vice admirals. The real game changer can be for us is the SSG
Yep.
because they need to restore the balance.
That's what's hinted in. I think that's what's hinted in this at the end of this chapter, at the end where
Real
Akainu
talk.
says he's gonna strike back at all fronts. Now that was hype.
Real
That was hype because
real talk.
I
But
think
and
the
that
SSG is
and
coming into play soon, bro.
I feel like we getting robbed with Akino's a nigga supposed to be on the front lines, man.
Yeah, that's he's supposed to be on the front lines, bro. Like no
This nigga
cap.
is employee of the year, 3 time running. You understand? He show up to work
Yeah.
on time. He don't bullshit. He take
Nah.
pride in his killings.
That's why Oda kept him back. The man's too efficient, bro. If you had this man
You
in the
you
front
you
lines,
understand?
bro.
You can imagine fucking Yamato or Momo the clock.
Bro, it's not
Clock.
happening. There's
These niggas,
no exchange like that is
bro.
happening with Kainu, bro.
Hey, Akainu is the only Marine who's put fair in One Piece fans' hearts, bro.
Yep, yep,
Because they
yep.
know the nigga don't miss layups. You
Yep.
understand?
Yep.
He don't mess.
It's like his presence is just like not just intimidating to people in One Piece, but also to the viewers, bro, because of what this man
Because
did in
you
Marineford.
you can't Oda can't write his way around magma.
Yep.
It is what it is. You get touched.
It's
Um,
over. Yeah, your arm's
it,
gone.
it,
It's
Well, I
a
mean, he
something.
kind of has already with Jinbei. Didn't he
well
put a
he
fist in Jinbei?
he he did, but like
Yeah,
Jinbei
but
got
only
saved by
so
Law.
much you could do that. That bullshit.
What?
They Law had to be the best doctor in
Yeah, the
One
best
Piece,
doctor in the world
surgeon.
had to
You
like
understand?
save this dude and Luffy, right?
Come on.
It's a
But
very
pertaining to
lethal power.
SSG, but pertaining to SSG Pharaoh,
Yeah.
um, because I know we be about to see them soon. You think? Because we was thinking like that's like 7 dudes. You think that
Nah.
like that's enough? Because
Uh,
regardless of how strong somebody is individually, you need a lot of
Nah, it's
forces because of
force.
what's
It's
going around.
yeah, it's manpower. It's force. It's like I think it's everything combined, bro. You're probably gonna have some top tier niggas in SSG, and then you're gonna have some low tier. You're gonna have some pacifistas, possibly new ones. Efficient ones. You're gonna have manpower. I think it's everything that the Marines are going to need moving forward. Because
Wait, so do you actually think there's gonna be a top tier in SSG though?
well, when I say
I have
top
a
tier, I'm just saying like very strong fighters, like Yonko Commander level
But
characters.
SSG to me should, if it is the way you saying it is, then you should have ranks in SSG too.
Listen, it might be a top tier in there, bro. Like we don't know.
I
You
don't know about
understand?
that. I
You
mean,
gonna fuck around.
If we have a
No,
top
but
tier in there, that would be crazy. But it's possible.
nah, but you have to understand top tiers are. I mean, they're really rare.
They're rare, but
So
we
even
literally
Yonko
see.
Commando.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
we saw Green Bull and Fujitora come out of nowhere, so there could be more of these people.
I mean, it's true, but it's
Yeah,
just that like anytime that you think about someone who can compete with admirals and truly compete, not like
yeah.
can give them like a actual battle. It's
Good
like
fight.
I mean, so for example, would we consider like someone like Smoothie second Yonko Commander top tier or even first Yonko Commander? Like would all
no,
of them be top tier?
No,
no.
no, no. Those aren't top tier
All right.
fighters.
For the
Wait,
top
wait,
tier is the lead of the league. If if
wait.
if you
Okay,
can't
so if
scrap for
that's
the
the case,
Yonko,
then
you ain't top tier.
okay, then if that's the case, then I don't think there's any top tier in SSG. I mean, that would be kind of overpowered a bit. I mean, if you think about it. So imagine another admiral, but this time it's from the scientific division of the world government, right? Then there's nothing to be scared of at all. Like
So
there's no stress at
let
all.
me ask y'all a question though. You all feel like the SSG um can be a part of the tree grade powers, or
So I don't think it's
Mm,
gonna be as official as uh
the
the
warlords.
warlords were. Yeah.
Um,
because the warlords was they basically, to me, the warlords was more symbolic than substance. You
yeah, there
understand?
wasn't really a lot of substance with like the
These
warlords.
niggas never used to really do nothing, but the fact that the
Well, at least at
civilians
the end
feel
of
like
it,
we have Mihawk on our side, that make them feel more comfortable.
Mihawk
nah,
was the
okay,
only
but think about
person
it
where
though.
I felt like, yeah, having this system is like a huge power boost to world government, and
Nah, I
individuals
think
like Boa
in
as
general it
well.
is.
Yeah, it was like Boa because she has a whole country of fighters. But when when you think about the other members and them, like essentially not even doing anything that benefits the world government, it's kind of a system that doesn't work for them. It kind of works against them in some more so against them than for them, if that makes any sense.
Well, that's how it
Real
was in the
talk.
end. That's how
Yeah.
it was in the end. But like, we don't know how it started, and I'm pretty sure that like, well, I wouldn't doubt that in the beginning or before the end of the system,
Mm.
the warlords were very helpful to the world government, right?
Yeah.
And it just
And
deteriorate with time.
Yeah, I think it was
yeah,
just it just
I mean,
got
and
worse with
there's
time. Yeah,
corruption
yeah,
as well.
yeah, yeah. True,
Yeah,
true. I think it
I
got
mean,
worse with time.
I'm kind of
So
wondering, was the warlord system there during Roger's time? I mean, or did it come after? Things like that. Like
Yeah, we
we
don't
don't
we don't
know
so
how.
necessarily
so
know
so
when it
so
started.
so you only and tell me how y'all feel about um uh green bull devil fruit. Like what y'all thoughts is on
So
green bull devil fruit?
so again, his devil fruit is easily the most tame out of all the admirals we've seen so far because he doesn't have that element of uh of like just overpowered in nature, right? Because when we saw Fujitora, the dude brought down a meteor, like in his
But
first
to be fair
encounter.
though, Pharaoh, to
Yeah,
be fair though, we still have to be fair.
yeah.
This nigga ain't even really
He hasn't done anything
he
yet.
ain't really do nothing with the
Yeah,
fruit yet. Like
he's just moving the vines. He hasn't said any named attack
he
yet.
ain't do nothing. Like
It's just
when we can really see this fruit fucking in its full effect is when he covered this whole island in trees and shit.
yeah.
And like make like a tree army where the whole shit he controlling every aspect of this forest with his like extension of his body.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
Like
that's when it is gonna be crazy because like again we don't necessarily know what the awakening of Logias are. It seems like this environmental thing is what it is, but we don't know for
no,
sure.
that ain't the awakening.
That's not the awakening because I don't think Oda is gonna show the awakening before actually he's gonna give it a highlight right on the first showing. So us seeing like him manipulating the like environment before he unveils the awakening, I think it's kind of contradictory. So I don't think
Oh,
that environmental shit is the awakening at all.
I feel like Logia awakenings to me because you have to recognize awakenings is touch into different classes of devil fruits.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
understand? It's give you like different access to different
Aspects. Yeah, yeah,
classes
yeah.
devil fruits. So I feel like with Logia awakening, we can touch into zones as an aspect
Yo,
for Logia
that would
awakening.
be crazy, bro. I never thought
Like, what
about
would that
that.
mean though? Like, how would that look like?
I guess maybe he's saying like the like
Bro,
Logia is
Akainu would
becoming.
turn into a damn magma hound.
Oh yeah, like the dog, like them manifesting animals with the.
Like a real full form zone magma hound.
Mm,
Would it be just like one animal, or it could be any animal?
It could be the animal based off their theme. That don't have to be everything for every Logia awakening. You could have a Logia awakening just be an enhancement of the
of
element.
the element, yeah, yeah. So
You understand?
yeah, it could go at either. There might not be like a set thing for
It
Logias
just
where it
wouldn't
might
make
be
sense for
different.
the person.
Yeah, it depends on like the person and how they awaken. It might be different for each Logia.
Like like
Akainu's
like like
awakening might be different than
like
Aokiji's.
Enel. You can't tell me that shit ain't no awakening. What he do?
A lot of people say
That's
that's
awakening,
awakening.
bro.
It looks like awakening. Let's be honest,
That
because
shit look like a god,
it's
bro.
like
Like
a
he just
god
turned
form.
into
Yeah, like he
mythical god.
transformed into a god, bro. Like,
Like
like, but like I
but
think when it comes to his ability, again, it's not as lethal as like the main trio, but it's like the shit looks like it's like I don't know. It's overwhelming, where he can just like stack up. It's like a very defensive fruit. It's like it's durable as
bro, he
hell.
ain't really he ain't a really defensive fruit. It's an annoying fucking
Yeah,
fruit. Like
it's a lot to
you
deal with.
never
Yeah.
done. Like you fighting a zombie. Like you
Yeah,
cut a
exactly.
thing and it's barking.
Yeah, it comes back
Almost
again. Yeah, yeah,
the
yeah, yeah.
forest almost can be relentless like a bull. Like that's the perfect name.
Yeah, maybe that's why he's called
Yeah.
Green Bull.
Okay. So
Yeah, like
my
but what y'all expectation is? Like what Green Bull have to do to make y'all be like, what feats he have to accomplish in Wano to make y'all be like, you know what? This nigga, I apologize because it was at a point in Dressrosa when Fujitora started lifting the rubble, niggas write him an apology. Pharaoh, everybody
not me.
apologized to Fujitora.
I don't think I ever saw that as impressive. I mean,
What,
Niggas
the
he
say
does have
rubble?
the gravity. Yeah,
the
he has the
rubble,
gravity
he
fruit.
had
No, but
certain points in Dressrosa
it's like the
where
scale of
niggas
his
say,
power though. That's the thing that really shocked
Bro,
people.
yeah, but he brought down a meteor, which is more impressive than the rubble.
bro, that meat ain't shit.
Nah, the meteor.
Come
Based
on.
on the context of the series, it seems like that's less of what he did at the end with the rubble.
That meat
Because
ain't really shit.
when you saw the rubble, it was the size like it literally
Not
eclipsed
it
just
ain't the
Rosa.
fact that it just the size, it's the fact that the nigga was holding the rubble, he was maintaining the
Yeah,
gravity
maintaining it
while
and
fighting.
fighting.
You
Yeah,
gotta recognize that in a 1v1 fight, you got all this shit over your head, and you trying to fight him. That's a weapon. You
yeah,
I mean,
understand?
I
You have to
guess, but
focus on
what?
two different things. This nigga could
Yeah, but I
be
don't.
dropping shit on your head, horizontal gravity, pinning you down. Okay, what if the nigga bring down like 20 meteors and he don't drop them on you, he just keep them above the battlefield for when he need them.
Yeah.
I mean,
You
I agree
understand?
with that. I mean, that could be impressive. It's just I didn't see it as too overly impressive. Plus, I didn't see people giving Kaido a lot of credit for maintaining his the float of the
Not
Onigashima while he was
well.
fighting the
I
Strides.
didn't
That
think I thought that's stability. I thought that's a cloud. Like he wasn't really
Well, it's
doing.
no,
it
like
was a
people
part of his thing.
people definitely give him credit for that because a lot of people when they were talking about him fighting a supernova, there was like, oh, he's always maintaining this cloud thing as he's fighting the supernovas. I think a lot of people definitely gave him credit for that, like holding the island, for
Yeah, I
sure.
mean, I think
But
So
it
like the
is.
question I was still on topic. The question is who really I mean he beat King and Queen, but
yeah, but
like
yeah,
this
See,
chapter
he's
this chapter really
it toned it down a little bit.
it toned it down.
Yeah, yeah,
yeah,
You
yeah,
know what I
yeah.
mean? So
Because
we could definitely see that the context was different with King and Queen because there is no way that he could no diff them and then be struggling. Well, of course he's not struggling, but at the very least, not no diffing Momo, for example. Of course, but there is one or a couple of explanations for that. One of them could be that he doesn't really want to hurt the samurai like that. Like he's
mm,
not, he doesn't have it. Although he did say that he's gonna murder
murder a
if they
thousand
go
people.
or
Yeah, yeah.
bro,
yeah,
to be
right. But
fair though,
still, maybe he doesn't have it within him.
Green Bully ain't even had a chance to load if these niggas. And you gotta recognize too that this ain't just the samurais. Yamato could fight
Yamato's there.
Kaido
That's
though.
that's the thing. That's what
Yamato,
people don't realize. They thought
bro,
Yamato is like Yamato is
Yamato
literally
ain't
like not young. She's not
ain't
Yonko
no
level,
Wait,
joke,
so all right,
but she's
so
someone
would you
that can
put Yamato?
she's someone that can
Right.
stall like it. She can she's not getting one shot by Yonko pretty much.
niggas acting like
Like yeah,
Yamato is a joke. Yamato real, bro. Like
yeah. So
I
Yamato is there, but then what about King? Like, is Yamato above King? And if that's the
bro,
case, then
you know
how
what?
far
You know
above?
what? I willing to put Yamato
Yeah,
above
I'm
King
I'm
because
willing to put Yamato above King now
we
Okay,
because
but
see
then how
Yamato
far
fight
above?
Kaido.
Yeah, but King can fight Kaido. What are you talking about?
We
King
don't know
can.
that. I
Come
know that.
on, bro. Like King can
base.
keep Kaido at bay. Like it's not gonna be like a just a one shot or like
Yeah,
a
I don't think
easy
it's gonna
load.
be a one shot, but
It's not even gonna be a
it's
low
it
diff. It's gonna be
is
one of the things where Kaido will have to put in effort. Like if King was serious, Kaido is serious. Kaido will have to put in effort. Like it's not gonna be any haphazard,
Regardless,
like
I agree with you on that shit with King and Queen. I feel like something suspicious, some Magellan shit type shit going on with that, bro.
yeah. And plus maybe he literally saw. Okay, so it's one thing if they didn't have C store handcuffs or maybe they went that like compromised in a specific way, and let's say they were capable of fighting him. By they, I mean King and Queen, and
yeah.
him by I mean Green Bull. If they were capable of fighting him, the only reason I can see them losing that badly is he took the fight extremely seriously from the get go, and he was just trying to end them right
You know
away.
what?
Right.
I feel like that's
So
Green Bull
that's pretty much the only way.
personality. Like now you mention it, where
The
the nigga
dude, he
giving us
just
all this explanation from the beginning. Like his personality so extreme, and he start off going
yeah, starting
heavy.
fighting. Yeah, he just starts fighting and then he talks like afterwards. That seemed
You
yeah. That's why
like
we kind of call that like we've been saying like yo the dude's probably like heavy
and
on
the thing is the reason why he can't know Def King and Queen because a lot of people just saying, okay, well, Flames is his weakness. King could produce Flames, bro. He
mm,
have an advantage over Green Bull, not to the level probably that Green Bull could produce
yeah
that forest shit. You understand?
yeah yeah
But he still have a fighting chance
and
with
we
that Imperial Flame
yeah yeah it's again there's we don't know like how long like that battle took place. All we know is that he was the winner and that it looks like he uh, low diff them, but it might have been an extended battle where they couldn't touch him, but he was touching them. It's
You
not
know what
like
I would like though?
yeah,
I would like if because I really don't want Yamato to lose because we still need to leave with the feeling that these people could protect Wano. So
yeah,
there's a lot
yeah,
at stake.
Yeah.
in this fight. But Oda have ways of showing, well, this nigga got all these dudes breathing heavy, and he's still clean. You
Yep.
understand? And he ain't
Yep.
going all out.
Yep. And I think again we talked about this, Sean. Where we need someone that's pretty powerful on Wano, and in Wano, if Yamato is not there, because a lot of people thinking Yamato is going with the Straw Hats, we don't know that for certain yet.
Yamato ain't going, bro.
Yamato, someone has to stay in Wano
He
to.
can.
There has to be like not a top tier, but someone that's relatively strong that can, stop an admiral, stop anyone that comes into
can.
Wano.
Yamato with the right
Yeah.
amount of help, they could deter any strong
Anything,
threat.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. So that's why like Yamato is kind of needed in Wano.
Wait,
So
okay,
That's
so
like-
let's be realistic. Well, I mean, honestly, I don't think Yamato is enough. But okay, so let's just think about this for a second. Let's be realistic.
Bro, okay, look
Let's
at it
say
like this.
the
One
Straw
one
Hats
second.
lose.
Look at it like this. Okay, if they could deter an admiral, that's the test they doing right now to see if Yamato is enough. If they could deter an admiral, how much people are done much stronger um than than Green Bull? You only have but 9 or 8 dudes stronger than them.
Yeah, but that's my point though. If that's the biggest thing, if they can, then I agree with you guys. But I find it unlikely that they'll succeed in what they're trying to do, right? I think Green Bull, if he's serious, will be able to overwhelm them, all of them, like without even have to be in like any kind of extreme or anything like that. So that's my thing. So if it can't, prevent or stop Green Bull, then it doesn't really matter about protecting Wano. At that point, Yamato can leave, and the difference won't be that big. Especially if we're talking about people like Blackbeard. People like Blackbeard are really the main reasons why. So let's say you just take away people like Admirals or the Yonkos, and Yamato doesn't have to be there for Wano to be protected. The samurai ain't enough for pretty much everyone else. Like if it's anyone equal commander level,
yeah, I see what you're saying.
or below, it's like
The Wano have a natural defense too.
I see what you're saying. Yeah.
For what?
No, it's like the way it's set up.
Exactly.
Yeah. The land itself, it's like set up on top of a.
Oda could take this the direction too, because Luffy have a name now. Shanks crew talking, but Luffy, they know the nigga. The nigga is a legend right now. You understand? So his name have to hold enough weight where he could plant a Strahd flag in Wano and call
plant a
it
Strahd, his territory,
exactly.
yeah.
And
without
that was
Yamato
actually
having to
the
be
next-
there.
Be there,
somebody
yeah.
fuck
For sure.
with Wano, he sends Zoro and
Zoro, yeah. not even those guys. He can send the Grand Fleet. That what Barto is doing, yeah.
He could send Yamato, Zoro, couple Grand Fleet dudes, and show his name worth something.
Yeah.
He can send his own version of Rockstar, pretty much.
Oh yeah, pretty much, yeah.
Listen, I'd love to see that, bro. Like Zoro, go handle it. You know
that would be fire if that actually happened, but I don't think we're gonna get that anytime soon.
That's a real
yeah, that's a real shit, bro. Like go take, that's how you know Luffy solidified, bro.
Chopper, go handle this shit. Chopper, go handle this shit.
Wait, okay, so I'm not sure if I want to go to the next topic, but I mean, on the topic of somebody going to handle it, like I don't think all Shanks' crew needs to go handle Barto. Like literally, one person can go and handle
one person.
Bro,
hold on. So
hey,
by one, I mean like
let me tell you
one
something,
of the
man.
main guys.
Let me tell you something. Oda about the deck ride Shanks crew heavy with this Barto situation, bro. Heavy.
How so? Why you say so?
Green Bull level deck riding, bro. You understand? Because these barriers this nigga hype up. You really think he can just can pretend that don't exist? He built that shit up for a reason.
Yeah, the Barto thing.
All that hype going to Ben Beckman. Every last piece of that hype,
if when they also talked about Kid, interestingly, and it was the commander with the long hair. So I was like thinking, is this dude responsible? Yeah, Lemon Juicy. Yeah, I was like, is this dude?
The girls just call him LJ though.
LJ, yeah. I was like, is this dude responsible for, cutting Shanks's arm off? But when you think about it, I think it's probably the captain. I think Shanks more than likely was the person who
I
cut
rather
Shanks.
be the captain. I don't want kid getting disrespected.
Yeah. That would be
Lemon
disrespectful. That would be another disrespect. Like Oda needs to give this
Lemon
man
juice?
something, bro. Come on.
Nigga.
Nah, that'd be perfect. Nah, that would honestly be perfect. It shows the distance between Kid and them. By the way, probably by that time, lemon juice probably was stronger than Kid.
Not even orange juice. Nigga
No,
lose
but
to
we
lemon
no
juice.
lemon juice is probably like we don't even know how strong lemon juice is. He might be rock style level.
He mid Yonko commander level because I know them three.
Yeah,
shorts,
he's mid. I think he's a mid tier
He's
of
the mid dude.
yeah. He's like snacks or
The
something
oven
like
and-
that. Yeah, oven and daifuku of the crew. Yeah.
Yeah, but he cold than
but
them.
honestly,
Nigga.
though,
You could see it.
Yeah, but didn't the world government say that the Shanks' crew are like
Yeah,
the
they're well
strongest
balanced.
crew?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, they're the
Yeah,
strongest
but-
crew, but I don't think it's going to be crazy. Is going to be that far away from like Kaido's crew. Because if Kaido and Shanks' crew fight, it's not going to be an overwhelming like one side is going to destroy it. It's going to be an equal tussle, but individually and quality wise, the Shanks crew is superior.
Yeah, I agree. Like you gotta look at it like this. You have Yonko crews, right? 1v1 Shanks crew will march them niggas down. But you still could pair dudes
Yeah.
against Shanks crew to make it even. You
Yeah.
can put Ulti and somebody against Lemon Juice.
Yeah. So I don't think it's like. So I don't think like lemon juice would necessarily be stronger than a Kid, but I think it makes a lot more sense for the cap. I feel like.
I'm talking about back then.
Oh yeah, even back then because Luffy Kid had like almost a 500 mil bounty, right? So he was definitely, I would say, very close to like third commander level back then, because we know that he injured one of Big Mom's commander. We don't know which one it is. More likely Smoothie.
Wait, third commander level?
Yeah, back then. Don't you think Kid was around that, like slightly below or around that level?
Cracker?
That's Cracker, yeah.
I got a question for y'all too.
No way.
Y'all
what?
feel y'all feel like the barrier is breakable?
What you mean?
Bad barriers.
Oh yeah, that shit breakable, bro. We're gonna see Shanks.
I don't feel like. I feel like some devil fruits, Oda, you have absolute devil fruits.
Yeah, absolutely.
Man,
Yeah, I
it
agree
ain't
with that.
breakable.
I agree
It
with
ain't
that.
breakable.
I agree with
But
that.
I
Absolute devil
believe
fruit. Yeah.
Oda could do something where, let's say, Ben Beckman shoot the barrier and the barrier stretch, and the bullet hit him, but the barrier slow down the bullet. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it don't shatter.
It doesn't break.
Like
Yeah.
plexiglass.
I see what
that's
you're
the thing.
saying.
I'm not sure if they're absolute, especially when it comes to King's Haki, right? It's
Bro, some shit absolute, bro. Kuma shit absolute. Ain't no way around that.
One
Wait, what do you mean
ability
Kuma's,
that
like,
one ability that I think that Oda has shown that I think is absolute when awakened is Law's ability, because
Also
Big Mom's Haki, like, dude, with that Kroom shit, Big Mom couldn't do any
absolute.
It's
Because-
he can't teleport other people, but we saw when he awakened that all of his abilities worked on Big Mom. There was no Haki business when he was using his ability awakened.
No, but he can't use every ability on them because King's Haki, he can't move them. You understand? So that means his shit ain't absolute.
But Sean, that's in base form though. We don't know like if he has like a different room when he's awakened. Because remember,
well, if he could do,
he couldn't amputate them before. Well, I don't think he could. He can, but I don't know. It's weird with like when Devil Fruits awaken, they sometimes surpass Haki. Where even if you have Conqueror's Haki or all these other crazy Haki abilities, it doesn't work because that's like the Devil Fruit's true power, and you can't really.
That's the raw form.
Yeah, that's the raw form of Devil Fruits.
Conqueror's Haki, right? But I do think there is a different level of Conqueror's Haki where you are literally the supreme king. Right?
Yeah,
so
that's
someone like Shanks.
Shanks,
right?
yeah,
Like,
that's yeah.
So honestly, and this is completely headcanon, so there may be a level of Conqueror's Haki where even someone's fruit like sugar will not even work on you, right?
Not work,
where,
yeah.
Like,
Well, I think
honestly,
even
not
that
sure
fruit, sugar. Yeah, I don't know about sugar because she's turned a lot of people. Well, we don't know.
Yeah.
And she's turned like Conqueror Haki users as well. So again, we don't know about like a lot of how it interacts. But there are some like, bro, Luffy's Devil Fruit is an example, Sean. When
What?
Luffy, when Kaido was hitting him with Conqueror's armament coated, his body is still taking the shape of rubber, which is not supposed to happen.
Yeah, but
That's
he was
true.
feeling the hits though, right?
He was feeling the hits, but his body's still rubber because Haki is supposed to nullify that rubber-like thing. But when Luffy was taking those hits, his body was shaping into the form. So that's like, in a sense, that's like Devil Fruit kind of still maintaining its form even in the presence of Haki. That's one case I think we've seen so far. But again, that's Awakening though.
I'm wondering, was it different behavior though? Like, was it the case that when you use Haki against Luffy, he can't like stretch? For example, I
No,
thought
he
he
can.
still could stretch, but
He could he could still stretch, but you could. I don't know. It's weird because like.
I think Haki just King's Haki just is allow you to put up resistance against absolute powers. Like
Mm,
Blackbeard, for example, that shit with Kurozu, that's absolute. That canceling out your ability, that's absolute. But
yeah.
King's Haki, you could create something where you could fight off the darkness. You understand? Or
Yeah.
against someone like that's what they're trying to say.
okay,
Yeah.
so
It's
then that means it would work with Sugar's Devil Fruit. Then that means she won't be able to turn you into uh
it
or like
depends.
Bonney.
It depends. Like certain
Devil
devil
fruit's so
fruits.
weird that I don't know, it's a case by case basis, I
It's
guess.
yeah. It's a case by
Yeah,
case. It depends on what fruits Oda wants. But I think like it's more.
maybe.
It's probably more. It makes more sense if the ability is awakened when it's like where Haki doesn't have an effect on it. If the
Yeah,
ability
yeah,
is
especially
awakened,
because
yeah.
yeah, because if it's not consistent, then at that point, I think it may be a flaw in the story,
Yeah, yeah.
right?
That's something that we always talk about. Like, how does these overpowered, like, how would like Sugar could technically, if they, like, if they could make a plan with Sugar where like she touches Kaido and they win the war, and like it's like she
Exactly.
could
You
have
know,
been
so
Yeah, but yeah, well, our fruit ain't as simple as people as make it
I
sound.
mean, it kind
Like
of
you
is
just
though.
touching. There's a whole contract and shit, bro.
no, but the contract happens after she touches you. So she touches you. That's a one touch thing, and then she makes the contract afterwards. But I
Yeah, I
think
feel if you,
Yeah, I think the
I feel
hockey
if you're
thing.
will strong enough,
Yeah, your
she
will's
can't
strong
king you.
enough. Yeah, yeah, yeah. If your hockey is like crazy, she can't touch you.
Nowhere in the world
All right.
you could turn
Okay,
a
then.
king into no toy. You
All right.
understand?
Okay.
Like
Wait.
And
Wait. But
I'm
at that point, then
I'm not even talking
right,
about King's
it
hockey users.
diminishes.
But yeah,
it's speaking of, I forget I ain't dog with Sabo yet. Speaking of King's Haki, this nigga is a
we
candidate
yeah,
for
yeah,
King's
yeah.
Haki.
Saba
Oh,
got
he for
Kings.
sure has it. I
He's
mean,
a
he has
candidate
it.
Saba
because
got King's hockey.
I look at what Oda doing. Like sometimes he's put in the app Dark King, Pirate Empress. You understand?
Yep, yep, yep.
Like he's put it in the epithet, bro. And the way this nigga portraying Sabo, this some kingly
Flame
shit.
Emperor.
This
It's
this
what's
nigga putting more this
it,
nigga putting more sting on
the
Sabo name than Dragon.
dragon.
And I know and I know Dragon getting hype as a result, but I really love what he doing with Sabo.
Sabo, yeah, because
So
he's almost shaping him to be the next dude.
that's exactly what he doing, bro.
Yeah.
You read enough anime. You know One Piece's work.
But
You understand?
you know what's
So
crazy,
the,
Sean, though?
what?
Is almost like with Luffy and Sabo. Is they're
He
building.
competing.
Yeah, he's competing exactly.
He
Luffy just got his
competing.
buff, and then Sabo got his buff. And you know what's
And what you
interesting?
don't
The
recognize too,
titles are
right?
almost the same.
What you don't recognize too? Luffy get all this Joy Boy shit, and Oda just parallel that shit with Sabo, some Joy Boy type of shit with
Yeah,
Sabo.
with him
The
like
world sharing his
starting a
name.
war. The
The
flames are
Becoming the
flame,
spreading
yo.
rebellion.
around. Yeah, he's like the
Yeah,
warrior.
becoming the
Like
rebellion.
it's like it's almost it's crazy because Oda is definitely
This
doing
nigga
something.
almost making Sabo and Luffy like kind of like rivals in
Rivals,
different.
yeah, yeah.
You
And
understand? And
look at the
I
title he
feel like
got, bro. Emperor of Flames, bro. Emperor of the
don't
Sea.
be surprised.
It's crazy.
Don't be surprised you don't see Shanks Sabo with advanced Kingzaki like Luffy
Bro, like
because
at this point, the next time we see Sabo, he's gonna be crazy, bro.
this nigga can be nasty, bro.
Like
This
I
dude can
Okay,
be
so
nasty.
yeah, so you kind of touched on this, Sean. So I mean, this is where Sabo is at, or at least this is the way Oda is portraying Sabo. Where does that leave Dragon? There's no way Dragon can ever be weaker than his chief of staff. You know what I'm saying?
bro. The nigga,
Wherever
bro,
wherever Sabo is at the end or whenever the war happened, Dragon will at least have to be a little bit stronger. At
bro,
least.
Dragon be
Right?
stronger than this nigga. This ain't gonna be no tie breaker type of shit.
Yeah, yeah,
You
yeah.
understand? Dragon
Yeah,
have
Nah,
so
to be
Dragon
stronger
is
than
straight up
Sabo.
he's
wait.
straight up
All
the
right, so wait. All right, so then if that's the case, then projection wise, when we're making these top 10 strongest characters, you know, because I think at the end, I don't think people will have Luffy and, for example, Shanks that far behind. But if Sabo is going to be on Luffy's level and, Dragon is going to be stronger than Sabo, then where does that really give us
Okay,
the mind of where Dragon is, you know?
I don't think Sabo can be exactly rate there with Luffy. I feel like he can be like a little bit weaker. Like, you know what I mean? But he's
yeah,
still gonna
All
yeah.
be
right,
a top
so
tier.
okay, all right. So granted, let's say it is a little bit weaker. Then how far of a difference will
You know what?
Dragon and his
I
chief of
changed my
staff be?
mind. I changed my mind. Dragon ain't gonna be stupid above Sabo like that because
Okay. Yeah, that makes more
I
sense.
changed my mind because it impossible with the way we framing
Exactly.
it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. No. No, I
It,
don't
it,
think
Okay,
it
so I
impossible. I
actually the
just feel
only
like
way.
Dragon can be the finished look of how Sabo can look. Both of we speculate Dragon have a Logia.
yeah.
So what we see from Dragon can be the finished product of what Sabo could be.
Mm,
True,
You
and
understand?
but
This
yeah.
nigga can
just
be
kind of
sharp with his Logia, his fruit. He can be more vicious with his Haki than Sabo. He can be disrespecting niggas left and right. You you
yeah.
you,
Hey,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
actually,
yeah.
understand?
honestly,
For sure.
it seems like Sabo is the one that's really doing the disrespecting. I mean, Dragon seems to be low key with his the way he maneuvers, But I mean, I
you
understand what you're
you you
saying.
you have to keep in mind that this story still capped too. You understand? Sabo didn't kill fucking
Yeah, he didn't kill
Cobra. He's
Cobra,
still
obviously.
getting credit and recognition for killing Cobra. Dragon
Yeah,
is the type of dude like you see Revolutionary Army dudes celebrating wars and shit. This nigga like, bro, stay focused. We this shit ain't over. We ain't win
Yeah,
yet.
yeah, yeah. He's like,
So
don't worry about it for
yeah.
right now.
Wait,
Yeah.
wait.
he
All right,
ain't
so
about the he ain't about the flash, bro. This nigga
wait,
about the
It's more
W.
covert.
yeah,
His shit is more
yeah,
covert. Yeah.
That don't
and it
mean
makes
the
more
dude
sense.
can't fight because he still Luffy daddy. He
Yeah.
still
Oh,
trained Sabo. He still Gob's son.
Yeah, he's
Bro,
For sure. Wait, but
I
actually, I
I
just
wish
thought of
Oda to
something.
put some dialogue in hype and dragon. Just so
Ah,
niggas could shut up,
he's subverting
wait,
expectations right now. That's what Oda's doing.
right? But just
but
like with
Sean,
these revolutionary
it's
commanders,
on you though. It's
these
on you
niggas
though.
tell me Morley, Karasu, Lindbergh ain't shit. And they still disrespecting these dudes. Sabo and a few good these
A
niggas
few
ain't
good
no
men.
few good men.
That's King of Lightning. You know
You
that shit
understand?
started from King of Lightning.
These no, it's funny as shit.
Bro,
It's
it's a
funny as
meme
shit.
now, bro.
But
Like that's
these
crazy.
dudes ain't no few good men. Hypothetically, let's say these niggas, because you all might laugh at me, but hypothetically, let's say all these niggas on pre-time skip Kuma level, like Raid Rounder, let's say Kuma probably a little bit stronger. That ain't no good men.
Yeah.
That's
I think
soldiers.
I agree, man. I think
Yeah, that is true.
we're underestimating those other
You
commanders like
underestimate them,
heavily.
and even if you look at because I don't
Heavily.
want to be defending the admirals, right? But I reading these panels right now, and I read this shit over and over because I stood up with Revolutionary Army chapters. So we look at what the papers say. I'm sure that it is great significance for the Revolutionary Army. A few hours before that, they attacked the homes of the Celestial Dragon in the Holy Land. That's one sentence would getting ignored. So you in the city with these devil fruits fucking up the homes of the Celestial Dragons. These the place
Yeah.
the niggas who the world government prioritize the most.
Yep. Yep.
Gods. You understand? You have these powers would design for evasion. Morley could be chilling in fucking inside the living room, Celestial Dragon, just chilling. And then when he see Admiral, he dip underground. You can't really flex your power. You can't do
Yeah, but
shit.
just to kind of take the other side real quick. I mean, when people say Sabo and a few good men, I think they're really just talking about strength, right, and like combat prowess. So when you put it into that sort of perspective, it is really Sabo and a few good men. I don't think morally Karasu and Lindbergh
I disagree
they
with
are
that,
people.
bro.
Oh wait, but do you though? Just think about it for a second. So
Bro, no,
realistically,
no, no.
how
Wait, wait,
strong do
wait,
you
wait.
actually think they are?
I don't
Okay,
want to
so
forget my
for
thoughts,
example,
bro, Animal. You know why I disagree with that? Because
okay,
we could say for sure that Sabo ain't directly on par with Admiral. We could say that for sure. We know the nigga could stress Admiral right now, talking hair loss, uh, trauma and shit now. But I don't really think he could drop one yet, like fully drop one. You know what I mean? So if Sabo can't drop one, but you got two of these niggas, yo, that means these dudes have to be able to carry their weight. It's a reason why
yeah,
fucking Oda leave Bello Betty where she was. And he care to
wait,
combat niggas. The niggas
yeah,
who
but
suited for this type of mission. You
wait, wait.
understand?
So I mean, I don't think there's no denying that they're able to carry their weight, but I don't think they're able to carry their weight any more than someone like Ivankov will be able to carry her, her weight, right? So the point I'm trying to make is that yeah, they're able to be as strong as Ivankov, but they're not anywhere close to being able to like actually compete with animals at all. Sabo before at Dressrosa was already able to compete with Fujitoro. Obviously, I mean he
But
was
you
weaker,
you you you
but
can't
now he's
say
much
that for
stronger.
sure because you underestimating um they fruits, you underestimating the teamwork, and you underestimating the situation too. This ain't just like a barren island where fucking you just have Green Bull and these four commanders versus the Revolutionary Army commanders on a barren island. Your point would be valid in that case. You understand?
Wait,
But this
not really.
Dragon
Wait,
just ain't send
it's
these
it's
dudes
more.
yo with no plan.
No, obviously, yeah. The plan was probably to do something about declaring the war, right? Or like
Mm.
whatever, anything outside of whatever they did to Kuma, and like actually causing a ruckus outside of just declaring the war, right? So they went in to do that, and then after they saw Kuma's situation, they wanted to rescue him, mainly Sabo. They caused that ruckus, and then the Admirals came. I don't think there was an actual prolonged battle. It was more so they took Kuma, and
Nah,
then
bro, that's
they started
bullshit.
running.
Because no, 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 it wasn't no hit and run though. Because
No, wait.
Fujitora
So
bandaged up 7 days after the Reverie, and these
yeah,
niggas
okay,
fight.
yeah. Wait.
You
So it wasn't
understand?
a hit. Yeah, so it
And
wasn't a
I
hit
and
and
as the
run.
type of dude, as a fair dude, I give them credit. The Admirals was very restricted, right? But
Exactly. That's pretty much what I was trying to say as
we
well.
could say that too about the Revolutionary Army. Regardless of how restricted you is, you still got home court advantage, right? You still got home court advantage with all these
Yeah,
big
but
hitters yet. Because the
wait,
Revolutionary Armies
actually,
only have to worry about the Admirals. They got CP0. They got
nah,
the
but that's actually
Garrison.
one thing that I was gonna say as well. Realistically, when you put in someone like Sabo, we already know how strong the CP0 are, which is not that strong. Only competition there was who? Just the Admirals, and that's
Wait,
it.
wait,
And
wait, wait,
actually,
wait, wait, wait. Wait. Not that strong based on what?
based on what we've seen in
Based,
Wano,
I guess, based on the two guys we saw in Wano.
yeah,
So
like
they showings wasn't scrubs.
it was kind of scrubbed. I mean, look, a
No,
dying, what do
no,
you
no,
call it?
no. But
Izo, like a
we ain't
dying
using
Izo
this.
is giving you.
We ain't using this in the perspective of saying CP0 alone against the Revolutionary Armies. We
Yeah,
using this on top of the Admirals being done. You understand? So if you have a nigga who could deal with X Drake, right? Uh, you have Rob Lucci. You understand? These still
yeah.
competent
No,
dudes. These ain't
okay,
scrubs.
yes. So they're competent, but again, you're dealing with four people who are also competent on the revolutionary side. But also, they're not there to fight prolonged. If it was that barren island that you're talking about, and it was okay, hey, us four versus everyone else who's here, even if let's say we're restricted and let's go in a prolonged battle, they will still lose regardless of how restricted they are. But they're strong enough to be able to fight maybe for like a little bit, even damage Fujitoro and Green Bull for a little bit, right? And then just dip. I'm pretty sure they were losing as they were leaving. And I heard someone say this that they may have even gotten some help from Fujitoro. That may be true or not. It doesn't
Nah,
matter.
bro. Y'all
Okay,
just
yeah.
why every time
wait, wait,
Admiral fucking
wait,
lose, it's
wait.
always some shit. You
Nah,
understand?
Yo,
But
blame
I'm not
Oda,
even like
Sean.
buying that.
Yeah,
No,
yeah,
no, I
yeah.
I'm not
just
buying that
tired of this shit,
necessarily.
bro.
Bro, it's Oda.
Nah,
It's
look, wait,
fucking Oda,
Sean.
bro.
No. Cause niggas, no, Sabo wasn't getting no benefit of the doubt. The niggas wasn't gonna start, oh, you know what I said? Sabo was tired and shit. Sabo had to carry three other niggas. No. Y'all
I don't think
niggas
he was
already was putting this
carrying them.
dude in a body bag before the chapter even come out based on the newspapers. So be fair when the feats come out and the newspapers in Sabo favor. I don't want to hear see no dancing and shit. You understand?
Yeah, for
These
sure.
niggas take a L. If the fleet admiral saying no excuses, y'all niggas acting like y'all on the Marines payroll. You understand?
Nah, but look, look, all I'm trying to say, I'm actually on both sides. I'm not sure if you even listen to my argument.
Yeah,
I'm on both
I'm
sides.
on both
Like,
sides too.
yeah, so like all I'm just trying to say is that we have to contextualize whatever happened within that time period. Like on one
Okay, let
hand,
me let
the
me
admirals were
contextualize
actually
some shit
restricted.
too. Let me contextualize some shit too. Who's to say Kuma wasn't fucking fighting the Revolutionary Army? Because the nigga still programmed by Vegapunk. You understand? Who's to say he
Mm.
wasn't? They didn't have to worry, but they comrade fighting them and fighting these admirals. You understand? So since
Yeah,
y'all
but
don't play all these games and shit like that, we don't know.
yeah, true. I mean, what you're saying could be true, but we don't really know the context of like what the program is like, right? It's not like, oh, whatever order that they give him, it will happen right away. But yeah, you're right. It could be that case. But it's
Bro, these
unlikely given that
niggas
it's their
renting
comrades, right?
Kuma out. The nigga is the ultimate slave. You
Yeah,
understand?
that's true. That's
So
true. But
so if the
we
Celestial
still don't
Dragons
know though.
tell Kuma attack these niggas, he don't recognize Sabo them face. These
Yeah,
just
but
Yeah,
look, just
I see what I see both
I
sides
mean,
for certain, but
I understand what you're saying, but it's just the context.
there's Sean. There's so many variables. Like it's hard to like, and you
it's a
know
lot of
Oda,
variables, and
and you know Oda.
I
Oda
understand
always
his
be
point too.
on
But I
some
just
subverting
built
shit.
up frustration
Yeah. I agree with
from
you.
Admiral fanboys never giving nobody no credit. Never. They don't
Nah.
All right,
surrender nothing.
wait. All right, so if that's the case, then if you just want credit, by all means, I think that honestly, I actually think you did a disservice to Sabo a little bit. So I
No.
think
But
that
I just tired of the Sabo and a few good
Oh,
men
good
shit.
man. Yeah, that.
I no,
oh yeah. So
Yo, I
I
agree.
don't
I
like
agree
that.
on that. I don't like that. That's just. But
I don't
That's
like that
just the admiral agenda
well,
thing, though. Like,
because if
yeah,
y'all, if y'all saying a few good men, y'all making these admirals look bad because y'all have one
exactly.
nigga running up
yeah,
inside Marjos and doing whatever he want.
yeah,
But if the power's more, um, if these niggas keep really carrying their weight and they really decent combatants, like they are, let's say Morley, uh, Yonko 2 commander, Yonko 3 commander level, then the admirals look better because they had more to deal with than just Sabo.
True,
yeah,
but I don't think they're any more than Ivankov, for example, right? So wherever you put Ivankov, that's more or less where I'll put them at.
But you make
Sabo,
Ivankov look like Ivankov is a scrub. Ivankov to me
Ivankov
rated
is
with
no scrub,
Jimbe.
but you think so? I think Jinbe
I
is a little
really
bit.
think so because the
yeah.
betrayal with Ivankov is with Jimbe.
Ivankov
Yeah,
might be
look,
stronger
I
than
think that's.
Jinbei actually. Like,
But a lot of people take
Okay.
Ivankov
I think.
and think because Ivankov don't take shit serious and the fighting style so weird. You
yeah, that's
understand?
the thing.
So
Yeah,
That's
but
so you
again,
don't know like Kizaru, right? Let's say Kizaru's serious. We never know when the nigga's serious or when he ain't serious because but it create a lot of doubt. You understand?
yeah, but I think the point is that we understand that Ivankov isn't giving an admiral any real fight like that, right? Jinbe, on the other hand, I thought he could do something, but maybe not. Like who knows, right? The whole thing is the few good men aspect. Okay, so I don't like the dismissive aspect of the Sabo and the few good
Okay,
men.
wait, Anima.
But
Before you go ahead
on
with
one
that,
hand, it
right?
kind of is.
Before you go ahead with that, I can agree with you and say Ivankov ain't gonna do a decent job against the Admirals, right?
One
But in
admiral.
these
Even two
specific
Ivankovs.
situations, you have to factor in matchups. Molly is a matchup nightmare for Fujitora. His powers don't fucking work against Molly. You understand? You can't press a nigga into the ground if he just ain't pressing him into clay. You understand? You can't drop a meteor on the nigga if the nigga can turn it into clay and probably show it back at you. You understand? So, Karasu. You understand? What the fuck you could do if the nigga crows flying all about the island? You can't really attack shit because the nigga got crows on top of people who me. The shit littered with crows, the island.
yeah, he could
You,
like take a
you,
celestial dragon hostage. Like, it's a lot
you
of
understand?
things.
You
Like,
could take two or three of them hostage, talk all type of shit, and they the admiral's hands tied. So you gotta factor in matchups too. And the matchups for these thing, even Sabo got a favorable matchup against Fujitora and fucking Greenbull. Morley got a favorable matchup against Fujitora and Greenbull because Greenbull using a hard substance. What? He
But
tried to grab Morley, the shit
yeah,
turned to
Yeah,
clay.
yeah,
You
yeah,
yeah.
understand?
I agree.
So
I
you
understand
have
where
to
you're coming
factor
from.
in all of these shit.
I understand where you're
The
coming from,
nigga,
and I
okay,
agree.
let's say Fujitora tried to get Morley. He got to use craters and all type of different shit. He destroying the island still
Yeah.
to get
He
him.
can't use the meteor shit. But I
He
see what
can't
Anima
use
is
that.
saying though. Like I see what Anima is saying where people don't people look at things at face value. So they when they see
Black and
Morley,
white.
there's no build up with Morley and these other guys, right? It's not like because we've seen Sabo what he can do. All those other guys we haven't seen what they can do, and to us they seem like mid tier fighters. Like Sabo was the only person there that's really putting in the
Bro,
work, but they don't realize that obviously.
I can't speak for really Karasu, but I can speak for Morley because the nigga had his devil fruit for over 100 years, bro.
Yeah,
There
yeah.
have to be some level of the nigga's a giant with a devil fruit.
Mm.
You understand? Some people look at Karasu and they see a killer. Nigga got a muzzle on his face. I think the nigga's a killer, but I looking at other shit. Like you's a giant. You have a devil fruit. You have well, like what if the nigga could fucking uh what if his devil fruit is work on Haki? Like he could push through Haki and shit,
Yeah,
make people body soft when he hit them. You understand? It's different shit I looking at.
yeah. It's a lot of
Yeah, for
Karasu,
things.
sure.
devil fruit don't
I
have
mean,
no battle applications to me yet.
but so I understand where you're coming from, and honestly, we don't even know the context in which the battle happened. So, for example, it could have been that Sabo was fighting one person, and then the rest of the three were fighting the other in terms of the admirals, right?
Shit.
Or it could have been just like an actual 4v2, right? Like a legitimate one.
What I feel like happened,
But we don't know.
you had one, because Oda specifically do this. If you notice, you have a aerial commander and a ground commander. You have Morley and fucking Karasu, and then you have Sabo as a ground, not to say a ground dude, but he more ground based. He could fly in Lindbergh. You understand? So you pair them two together, and you have like a aerial and a like a ground type game.
Yeah. I think for the most part, oh yeah, I do think that apart from Sabo, the other monster there is Morley, just because again he's had his devil for 100 years. He's a giant. Plus he
Oh,
was on
don't
the
let go.
he was the only
Pharaoh.
other person on the Throne Wars. Remember, it seems like that was the
Don't we gonna know
hierarchy.
the nigga.
Yeah, he was. It seems like Ivankov, Sabo, Ivankov, and Morley. They seem to be the monster trio
Biggest
of
three people.
dragon. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's what Oda
Okay,
seems
so
to
I
be
mean
setting up.
that's fair, but also just a little bit on the Sabo
And
side.
I ain't trying to say these niggas have to be admiral level or nothing, because that indicates you could just have Sabo and fucking Dragon is the niggas who just up there. They don't have to be balanced like the Marines. You understand? But I saying um these niggas could be monsters. These niggas could be Jinbei level. Like you
Yeah,
understand? That's still
it's very
nice.
possible. It's very possible.
Yeah, yeah, that is very
You
nice. But
can't
also,
you can't just wrench Jinbei.
yeah, for sure. I mean, not even an admiral or even a
The
Yonko,
Yonko, yeah,
given given what
You
happened with Big
understand?
Mom
So
and
that's
Hoke.
that's That's still nice. So imagine you have two dudes, Admiral level, and you have a bunch of Jinbei, like Kuma level niggas in the army. Like, that's nice, bro.
I agree with that. Like Sean, like I don't really disagree with a lot of what you're saying. And oh, what was I gonna say actually? I forgot. But anyways, uh, I think that I forgot a second that I was gonna say as well.
Let me ask you a
Oh yeah, oh
question.
yeah,
We
oh yeah. I remember now. I remember now. So one more thing, just to kind of show Sabo's involvement in the entire scruffle. It's the way that the world government is reacting to Sabo specifically. It could be the case that maybe they have something they dislike about Sabo specifically, but it seems to be the case that Sabo, for one reason or another, putting overwhelming amount of work during that time
mm,
where the scruffle happened. Like
yeah,
Sabo did something. Like he probably, I was Fujitoro in bandages. I was
obviously Sabo,
other people like
obviously
he put
Sabo
in a
was the
lot of
MVP.
work.
Yeah, I agree with that.
He was the MVP.
He
You
was
understand?
MVP for sure. He's
He was the
Luffy in the
finals MVP.
Luffy in rooftop. He's Luffy, right?
You
But
understand? Obviously,
He showed
I'm
potential.
discrediting Sabo. I just don't like the few good man shit,
yeah,
bro.
but that's again, that's just
No,
you know
okay,
how the
okay.
community is,
Yeah, so
bro.
the
Like
yeah, the few good men is like a dismissive thing. They're really just trying to poke fun at the fact that it's really Sabo is the main
just
guy.
Sabo,
Right?
the only guy who went up against two
No,
admirals.
because
Yeah,
at the end of the day, that making the Admirals look bad.
it makes
I'm
the
still
admiral
trying to
look bad,
protect
and
the
it also
Admirals.
makes the few good men look bad too. And well, not
Yeah,
really,
yeah.
but
So it's really like counteractive to what they're trying to say.
yeah, it's like
It depends. It depends because honestly, a lot of people who are saying this, they do want to make the Admirals look bad.
yeah,
Honestly,
yeah. It's an
they really
agenda
want the
right
Admirals.
now. It's definitely an agenda that's at play. But
So,
Let
um,
me ask you a question. You think we can find? Because I really want to go to Marjos and see like the celestial dragon shit because we still have a lot of lies what happening. We find out this true, right? But you have the bombs exploding and shit,
yeah,
declaration of war, but you still have Stelly, them not knowing Sabo them was stuck. You
yeah.
understand?
But
So
we do know some of the information is true, and we know this for certain because
everything in this chapter was true.
yeah, everything was
no,
true.
no, not everything
Um,
except
No,
the
no, no.
assassination thing.
oh, the assassination,
Sabo,
obviously, yeah, obviously Sabo didn't kill this what's Cobra. Um, they also said Vivi went missing. Now this could go either ways. Either the war government took her, or they're with the revolutionaries. It's one of those two. We don't know which
For
one's the
me, I
truth.
feel like she was the
She
revolutionaries
it
because
yeah,
makes
I
it
don't think
makes a
that
lot
was
of
the
sense with
behavior.
revolutionaries. Yeah,
because she could start swaying more kingdoms to show
yeah,
how dirty the world government is. But
and
it could still be she could be in emu room, but
yeah,
I feel like that'd be a waste of a
wasted.
moment,
Yeah,
a
yeah, yeah.
character.
Yeah, I think
You
she's
understand?
definitely I think she's definitely with the revolutionaries
But
because
I could tell
Yeah,
you,
because I feel like this whole thing it seems like the government took a win, but they also took a loss. They took a loss in the idea of Vivi escaped, but they took a win where Vivi's father got killed. So it's like it balances out where they didn't win the entire thing, but they did take wins and losses. So I think
but
Vivi
I could
more than
tell you
likely
what
is
even
what
like
I could tell you
but even
what
in the war
happened
government,
to Kuma. If we really think about it, next time we see Kuma, Kuma can be a child, bro.
I
no,
Kuma can be
I
a
don't
child
know.
because
Like,
if Kuma going stupid and going taking these
was
celestial
it because
dragon
like
orders, right? We could say
Bonney?
on the first 3 days, the whole plan was to try to subdue Kuma and turn him into a child so he could be easily put some sea stone
manipulated.
on him
Yeah.
so he could be easy to take out.
Okay, so we think Bonney helped them?
Oh yeah, Bonney was
Oh,
also there.
that's what I saying. He can be a child.
Oh, so
Also,
you
yeah,
think he reverted? She reverted his like
Yep,
body?
I telling you, she
I mean
reverted.
that is
Oh,
possible,
that
but
is.
also
Oh, okay, yeah,
but
yeah, yeah.
also
because you
isn't
because even if you
Limburg
look at
like an actual
them Marines who she turned into children, they was like confused and they didn't even know how to use a hold a gun and shit. So you basically have to make this dude a child to team him until they could find a solution
I
to
think that's
his
like a
problem.
valid
Nah,
yeah,
that's
I think it's
facts
valid,
though. That's facts.
but also isn't
Shit, and
Limburg
if
an
I would even
engineer
take it
though,
one
right?
step further, I would even turn Kuma into a child and I would turn him into a girl too for now. Because
Hmm.
people still devil fruit hunting, dog. You don't want this nigga to be an easy target, even if he with the Revolutionary Army.
I don't think anyone with Sabo
I
is gonna
wouldn't
be
even want
easy
him to be
target.
recognizable.
Yeah, but I
Mm.
don't
Nah,
I
You
but
don't
like,
think it's like
but I
that.
think if they recovered Kuma, I don't think there's a need to go to that extent of doing anything on him apart from like his age, because
mm.
Yeah, yeah.
reverting his age back. I think that's
But that's the
probably
thing,
the
though.
best option.
Bonnie Power should be able to help Kuma in a way, bro, because
Yeah, I think that
Yeah,
not
was
to
why
say
she
she
Bonnie
could
could
was
help them.
there.
restore.
Yeah,
I
Bonnie
think
probably
I
helped
feel like her
yeah,
power is supposed to be. She's supposed to have some shit where she could factory reset
yeah.
Kuma,
Factory reset him.
just like
Yeah,
your phone,
yeah.
where he
I
don't have
think.
allegiance to nobody. He just
Oh shit!
brand new.
Shout out to Mugiwara might be in the chat.
Yeah,
Uh,
but also isn't Limburg an engineer? Like couldn't he do something?
No, but Lindbergh already say he couldn't do nothing with with Kuma.
He
Karasu
did.
say, okay, even if we get him back, we can't do nothing with him.
Yeah.
Okay, so Limburg isn't okay.
Lindbergh he has
They,
no, yeah. I think that
I mean,
was 100%, that was the reason um what's her name? Um Bonney was there, like, to fix Kuma. Her Devil Fruit is gonna come into play when it comes to like
I
reverting
really
him
feel like
back.
a devil fruit can be extremely important. Bro, you could imagine if Kuma come back, the revolutionaries, a revolutionary army, a part of the three great powers, but nobody could fucking touch them.
Nah, Prime
You have
Kuma
Kuma,
coming back?
bro.
Nah, bro, you gotta
You have
stop.
Sabo at almost an admiral level strength. You have fucking Kuma. Kuma is my favorite character. Kuma the tyrant dog. You understand?
Yeah.
That nigga Raider was Raider with Dofi, like in the
Yeah,
same
yeah. I put him
playing
above
field.
Dofi. Like,
No,
Kuma
I
was
have him above. You
Kuma was
understand?
like,
But
he's yeah.
I have him above, but I just being fair. You understand?
Yeah,
Because
yeah,
we don't
yeah.
know. You have niggas like Karasu Mall. You have headers, bro. Headers, dog. You understand? Dragon Army can be not. You can't send two admirals at the Revolutionary Army. If you send two, they getting sent back. They
Yeah.
getting sent back in a green body bag and a purple body bag. Trust me. I telling you. I telling you, they getting sent back because Dragon could dismiss Admiral. And then
Yeah.
if
oh
you
yeah.
send Admiral against Sabo
Yeah,
and
yeah,
all
yeah.
this
With
fucking
with
help with
Kuma, yeah,
Kuma,
yeah, yeah. If they send two admirals,
you
yeah, it's
understand?
not gonna be enough because
So
Dragon by
I
himself,
see
yeah, yeah.
why I see why Akainu saying how diluted the Marines is right now.
Yeah.
Because if you really look at it, they fucking diluted because you can't focus
On
this
one
much
thing.
energy on the rebel.
Yeah,
You
it's
understand?
like
And the
they're
rep
focused on so many things, bro. Like the
bro,
revolutionaries are
if I
acting
was
up,
Dragon right
pirates are
now,
acting up. It's a lot,
if
bro.
I was Dragon right now, this shit would be the purge, bro. This shit is the perfect time
Yeah,
to
right now,
fucking go trickle treating.
and that's what Oda did, bro. Because the revolutionaries, they attacked when all of this crazy things are happening in the world, so it makes sense. They attacked at a good time, and they succeeded. Now, granted, succeeded in this case means escaping, right? So it's not like
So
Wait,
how do you build up on this? Because you are the ideal opportunity to kill all them fucking celestial dragons.
nah, because it's a play. It's because I think Dragon has a scheme, and Sabo is like, okay, let me put the declaration out there, and that we're gonna start, Dragon's plan. Because it seems
Okay,
like
you think a part of the plan is a part of the plan, right? Because Oda
mm,
putting emphasis on okay, the liberation of 8 nations,
yeah,
right?
yeah,
So now that this happening, they can try to convert all
convert
the
more.
nations.
Yeah, bro,
Yo,
this shit
yo,
actually backfired on the world government big time, bro.
yeah,
Because
for sure.
we don't know what, because the whole, I don't know why they came to Maridra. No, they didn't come to Maridra to capture Kuma. They came for something, and I think they came for the declaration of war. But when they saw Kuma, it's like, okay, we might as well get Kuma and then do the
hmm
declaration of war, right? So they succeeded in that, and now it's essentially like, oh, we're gonna, it seems like Dragon is ready to start his plan in motion.
Yeah, yeah. It seems like that. Wait, so two things though. One, Sean, you and a couple of other people need to apologize to Dragon. Because I remember the previous conversation, you were like, Dragon was sweating
no,
whenever
no, no,
he
no,
saw
no, no,
Sabo.
no,
You were like, he
no,
was
no,
sweating.
no. That
So,
ain't me. That ain't me. What I
nah,
was saying, right? What I was
I
saying is, I
remember.
saying the streets saying Dragon look bad. I ain't never diss Dragon. Word on the streets was the nigga wasn't doing enough. The nigga sweating and all of that. I saying be patient. Don't believe the newspaper. The newspapers say Blackbeard
Gotta
destroy his
make him out
base.
a
Newspapers
moderator.
lie. But you have a lot of
Okay.
gullible fans jumping on what the newspaper saying dissing Sabo. Sabo ain't shit. Dragon ain't shit. So what I was saying is Dragon need to make a move fast because public opinion swaying against him. The nigga wasn't even in
Okay.
Brago top 5, bro. You understand?
I
Well, the
okay.
thing is,
So
yeah, yeah, yeah.
pretty
Okay,
much
yeah,
what,
you
what
can,
you're saying
yeah,
is
you can
that
go.
yeah, so what you were saying that you were just a messenger, but you weren't an actual carrier of that belief. Okay.
I would never be active carrying that.
No,
You
but
know
like
as
Okay.
a
you,
Dragon
you know,
fanboy.
people wanted to go crazy on Dragon, but it was
You
it's
know
an agenda thing. It's always an agenda
Okay.
nowadays.
I
Okay. So
King of Lightning was showing the shit and the nigga sweating. You understand? The dude was sweating because Sabo killed Cobra. But they
Yeah.
was making it look like, okay, Dragon
Yes.
is a bitch.
Yeah.
Or
Dragon's a bitch and all that.
Alright.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So because obviously because Dragon is the one that actually sent them in there to declare the war. So
Yeah.
obviously he's not
and
sweating
I
like the
was the
fact that
one
they said.
saying, I was the one saying, just wait, just be patient,
Yeah.
Yeah.
give the
Yeah.
nigga a chance.
And again,
So
yeah. And again,
I was saying even if he's sweating, right? That just showing nigga care about his subordinates.
coordinates. Yeah.
He ain't an asshole.
Yeah.
that was one, and then the second thing was, so it's been a couple of weeks now since that incident. Like, how long has it been? At least over a week.
2 weeks, or
Because
it might be even more. Who knows?
so last time we saw Dragon, he was asking where Sabo was and try to get in contact with him.
Yeah.
So the next thing is, so now do they know where Sabo is? You guys think
I
that
think they've
Next
probably.
time
together?
next time we see them, we can see Dragon and
Yeah, we're
Sabo.
gonna see Dragon and Sabo together. Yep.
But I feel
100%.
like Dragon and Sabo gonna have to go at it a little. I don't feel like Dragon okay
With
with
like
some
what
of this
Sabo
shit,
did.
bro.
Yeah, because one thing I think Sabo is gonna be like I don't know. I don't know if I think Dragon's gonna be pissed, but he's not gonna go crazy on it, because he might be like, you guys might have like put our plan,
But
you know,
you get
at
the
stake,
job done.
but you get the job done either way.
And and you even have to look at it, Sabo. I was looking at the amount of pull Sabo even had before the fucking
Yeah, chief of staff.
before the
That
Reverie, because nigga was making the plans with Dragon before the commanders even get there.
yeah,
You understand?
yeah. So
And I
yeah,
looking
like
at the
it's definitely I would definitely like an interaction between Sabo and Dragon, especially Dragon, because
I would just
we
like
need
a
to see
full
more of his personality. Like, where is his take on Sabo? Well, obviously he knows, like, he's gonna confirm the facts. That's how it didn't actually kill him. But he's like, you guys maybe shouldn't have rescued Kuma, because rescuing
and I
Kuma
feel
is
like
what
that
led up to
Kuma
this.
shit.
Yeah.
I feel like that Kuma shit and Dragon can tell them about that too. That Kuma shit dangerous, bro.
Bro.
Because you don't know if Kuma got a track on him or
A
he's,
tracker,
you understand that?
yeah.
That's still dangerous, bro.
He's still a CP unit, so it's possible they could track him and lead him to Dragon's new base. It's like
But I
it's
feel like
yeah.
I feel like Dragon them, so at Lindbergh probably could find it.
Yeah,
find it
Lindbergh, he's a scientist. He would scrap him up. Yeah. Nah, they got Kuma back, bro. It's crazy.
But I hope he back, bro. That nigga,
If he's back,
right?
bro, it's gonna be crazy.
Shook.
Dude, this is all right.
That's it.
Okay, so
Bro.
another thing that I
So,
wanted to cover.
wait, saw it in the
I'm a
comment.
nerd, bro. Hey, I'm a nerd, right? But I'd buy a Kuma t-shirt. I legit rock a Kuma t-shirt.
It was
Like that nigga cold, bro. His voice, the niggas talk like a killer dog. He
So
tall. His
someone-
move like when you cut the TV off, like that type of speed.
Nah, but someone in comment section said, how did Sabo and a few good men get past two admirals and accomplish what they did? Well, there's a lot of variables here, Zoro, and again, there's a million variables, right? And we just talked about it. You might want to rewind the stream, but there's a lot of things that you have to take into account. And again, here succeeding wasn't winning; it was escaping. People need to remember that. So
but to go over it briefly,
yeah,
because the fight was in the Holy Land, some of them had a lot of
it's a lot of edge.
they had an advantage in terms of the Celestial Dragon being a precious asset to the world government that they have to protect, and even the architecture of the Holy Land, they want to be intact. The whole point of the Red Line is to keep niggas from getting to the Holy Land. But if dudes get there, it ain't much you could do but try to minimize the damage.
And so, I do also want to point out that they actually went into the homes and started, attacking. Maybe not necessarily killing them, but they were actually doing damage in the home area.
I didn't even notice this, bro.
Yeah.
You have actual panels of niggas.
Yeah, running away. There's panels of them running away. So Sabo and them dudes, they actually use that as a way to, counteract the Admirals. Exactly. Plus the surroundings.
No, but not to say to counteract the Admirals, because they start that shit before the Admirals even.
Before they even got there. Yeah. But
And
again,
the Admirals come because of that.
yeah. But again, this is Mario. The Admirals are known for their, destructive ability, so they had to restrict themselves. And again,
But Pharaoh,
them succeeding
let
here
me
is
show you
escaping.
something. Let me show you something in favor of the Yonkos though, right?
Mm.
And I usually defend Admirals, bro. But I feel like as an Admiral, your Haki's supposed to be so cold that you could just use a little bit of your devil fruit with just Haki, and it don't be like a stupid draw. Because I don't feel, because a lot of One Piece fans is look at destructive capacity as going all out. You
Mm.
could be precise in your attacks.
Precise. Yeah,
You understand?
yeah. But you
But some
can,
abilities are still
yeah,
like
they're
very limited with
yeah,
how
they're
precise.
dangerous in nature, like gravity. You can pinpoint gravity, but it's like there's only so much you can do while Sabo is out there throwing fucking entes at you, right?
That's
Yeah,
that's
that's
true.
true.
That's
You know
true.
what I mean? It's like it's a
I mean, like,
lot that you have to
imagine
deal with.
being precise with, for example, imagine being precise with, what do you call it?
That's true. You really can't do nothing with that gravity fruit. With
Blackbeard.
by them horns and
Yeah,
shit. Only thing you could do is defense. Play
defense.
defense.
Yeah. So it's a lot of there's a lot of variables that went into play with them actually.
So I feel like it was a situation where the Gorosei had to make the order to tell, because real Kugu crazy.
Yeah,
The Gorosei had to step up and tell them niggas stand down, let these
yeah,
boys
yeah,
go.
yeah, yeah. It might that's possible. Or they
Notice.
might have escaped by themselves with Kuma's ability, like I talked about.
No,
If
I don't
they
feel like I don't feel like Kuma
oh
ability
they
was in play with this, because
but okay
Kuma.
but you gotta remember, Sean, the revolutionaries can't contact Sabo and them dudes. That's
Bro,
one of the things I always think about.
but you still have to understand, right?
They weren't able
You
to.
still have
They
to
weren't able
understand
to. I mean,
Morley ability ain't gonna mess him no contacting, but is a revolutionary commander they sent, right?
mm.
They ain't just send Lindbergh. I believe Lindbergh have a devil fruit, bro. Nowhere in the fucking world you just send him with some tech, because you could just take the tech and leave him. You understand?
Yeah,
That nigga have a devil fruit, bro.
he might have a devil fruit.
Bro, that dude have a devil fruit, bro. I telling you, Pharaoh, and don't be surprised when you see it. And I know what fucking
We don't know
devil
what
fruit
he
the dude
is.
have.
We don't know what he is.
Huh?
Again, we don't know what he is. A lot of people think he's a mink, but it could be
No, he
something
is a
else.
mink.
Oh, he's a
That's
mink.
confirmed.
Oh,
He's
that's
a mink.
confirmed. Okay.
Yeah, but I feel like you have a devil fruit, bro,
Yeah, it's
because
possible.
you because you have all these the high utility devil fruits in Marjo's, bro. Lindbergh don't serve a purpose, because Ivankov stronger than Lindbergh. You could just let Ivankov go if it's just a strength thing.
Mm,
You understand?
yeah.
Lindbergh have to bring more to the table than gadgets. I get his gadgets could be cool as shit. I know. Nigga could have probably an Ant-Man suit where he could shrink and shit and do like you understand?
Yeah, yeah,
He
yeah.
could do all, he could have high utility equipment. But for me, I would personally like to see the nigga with the time devil fruit. I would like that.
Yo, you think Lindbergh has a time devil fruit, bro?
Bro, I would personally like to see
Okay,
that,
so
because
I agree with you that time, because again, Oda he always what do you call it? He always brings back devil fruits that has been used in the past. That's one thing I agree on. So that
bro,
time devil
Oda,
fruit, we're gonna see it again.
bro, either Vegapunk or Lindbergh and have that devil fruit, bro. I
Mm.
telling you, Pharaoh. Oda don't waste devil
Oh
fruit.
yeah,
He ain't
Oda
enough
doesn't
time
waste them for sure. Yeah.
for a concept like time. Nowhere in the world he letting that devil fruit don't recycle.
Yeah.
Hey, what happened to
So with a
Foxy?
time devil fruit, if you going in time, that means if you're in a different time zone and shit, then that Mushi's probably wouldn't work.
Wouldn't
And
work.
this is my
Yo,
head canon.
oh shit. You think this dude is like a time dimension,
Bro,
dude?
I think the nigga up to time devil fruit. If I wrong, I just say I wrong, and ain't nobody fight me over being wrong.
Yo, that would be crazy, bro.
As
I
usual.
think he have the
Wait,
time
wait.
devil fruit.
Okay,
Even if you look at
Is
his
interesting.
it
little
devil fruit
gadget,
or
that little gauge shit,
Yeah, the
that could just be
gauge.
Yoda saying that's a
The
clock or
dude
some
is
shit.
like a time traveler where he's able to he's mixed his devil fruit with his equipment.
Exactly. And he used the time devil fruit, because the time devil fruit ain't inherently ain't have no attack ability.
Yeah, it's not it's a utility based.
It's a utility fruit. So if a nigga have a scientific knowledge, that's why I want Vegapunk or him to have it. They could properly utilize this fruit to
Utilize it
short
because they
increments.
can access. Yeah. Just like they access the
But
powers
just to
of.
kind of get things,
Yeah.
just to get things clear, is we talking about Toki's devil fruit or
Yeah.
what?
Toki.
Yeah, like that. That's my opinion for that devil fruit.
It is
Right
an
or right wrong.
interesting. Yeah, for sure. We'll see though. We'll see. But the
So
whole
revolutionary army devil fruit's all about utility. If
yeah,
you
it's
don't have
utility
utility,
based. Except from Dragon and Sabo.
no, dragon shit is utility too because dragon fucking evasion. Nigga create a storm, leave the world
Yeah,
government.
but
Nigga could turn
okay, yeah,
invisible.
it is utility, but it's like a
Then,
highly
then
attack
everything
pop.
is utility.
Yeah. It's
No,
a high attack.
it ain't utility alone. The shit vicious and it got
Yeah.
utility.
It's versatile, pretty much. Is that what we're saying? But Sabo
It's the
shit is
reason
purely
why
fire. It's
it's the
purely.
reason why every Revolutionary Army commander, except Karasu and Ivankov, because they have strong eyes, Deadwing, Hellwing, and shit, and Karasu's a bird, so he used to. There's wear goggles, bro. Because when Dragon's serious and shit, they have to
Mm.
cover the eyes, so you can't see. You can't.
The wind, the
That
dust is
ain't
getting
just
in
a,
your eyes.
yeah, that ain't just a custom. These niggas can wear them shit, bro. You
That's
understand?
interesting. That's interesting. Yeah, I always thought about the goggles thing. It's like everybody has that
That's
shit.
part of their uniform.
Hmm.
You remember when Robin was getting on the ship and they say make sure you have your wind guard like
Yeah. The wind. Yeah, it's a lot about It's a lot of hints about Dragon and his ability.
my question is right okay um what because the admirals I don't feel like the admirals can focus on the revolutionary army and we
uh,
know CP0 ain't really
ain't
you
really all
can't
that.
get hype from CP0
Okay,
what
so
what what
what? Okay, so the admirals obviously can't focus on them, but now that we're seeing these new, like the chief of investigation,
I
Chanton
think that nigga gonna
Momosagi.
be cold but
Yeah,
I think he gonna
I
be
think all
cold.
these dudes are gonna be. Again, we talked about how they're gonna be seven new vice admirals. Chanton, Momosagi, and Tensei have already been revealed. There's gonna be four more that we're gonna see.
But you
Again,
think he's one
based,
of the newer ones?
huh? Yeah, he's definitely he is one of the new ones. It's pretty much confirmed. He's Black
He's
Horse.
vice admiral
Yeah, but
but
like,
he
doesn't
have
it
his
seem
own
like he was
Oh,
there before?
before we don't know, but he's a new character we've never seen before.
I mean, he is Black Horse, so I thought that it might be that he was one of the people recruited. But I
Yeah,
mean, it seems like
more
it was an important division for it
division.
to be
Yeah,
created.
maybe he replaced the person that was there before. You never know. Because again, the Navy, they drafted a whole bunch of people, and I doubt it's only like three admirals. I think there's actually more people that got involved. Momosagi, Chanton, and there's probably more of those guys. I think seven actually more of those guys, and it's gonna balance things out because maybe they might have a section where they focus on working with maybe the CP0 and then fighting the revolutionaries, and then the admirals
you
focus on Marines.
or you could take different angles. You could pair like you saying, you could pair some SSG with some supervised admirals with
Mm.
CP0.
CP0, yeah. I'm excited for the Marines, man, because I think it's time, bro. We're gonna have a focus on them, so we're gonna see, and it's gonna be good because we're gonna come back to individuals like Garp, Kobe, just the Marines in general, because their system has been, it's not. I feel like Oda has neglected the Marines for a good amount of time.
He
Yeah.
needed on them.
Now that he's done with Big Mom and Kaido, I think we're finally going to focus on Marine piece, as Matt P says. But
But
yeah.
I got a question, bro. Like the Gorsey allowed to go down on the Marajos? Like they could go, they could
you
step
you
outside
think this?
to the real world.
I think they can, bro. But I don't know, because remember the Gorosei are also celestial dragons. They're the highest ranking celestial dragons.
So
So
you feel like the Gorsey was who they was talking about with these knights, this chapter.
what
Could be.
wait, the five knights?
The
Uh,
Knights. They
The
were saying
god,
something like
oh
the
wait, let me.
Knights,
God's Knights or something like
The
that.
God's
gods
Knights, yeah.
and hold on. The gods' knights have jurisdiction to mediate disputes. But oh, okay. Oh, it might be the Gorosei then. But no.
Because
Yeah, but
Arkino
then
was
why would
basically
they
like
be
he
the
can't
God's
get this
Knights?
Celestial Dragon disputes. The
Okay, no,
God's
no.
Knights
The
is saying
gods'
like,
knights. No, celestial dragons are considered gods, so
To
they
them, it
wouldn't. They
seems like they're
wouldn't be the
serving the
knights
gods.
unless they're talking about like. Well, I
Could
don't
be
know.
CP0 as well.
it
It could be
can't be
CP0.
CP0 because CP0 is the shield. Like,
Yeah, but I
Mm.
mean, it just could be a different terminology for it,
Yeah, it
right?
could be.
So,
Translation might be a
no,
bit
but
different.
no. But CP0, that they jurisdiction, they just take orders. They don't handle shit like that.
yeah,
Like
but
getting in between.
who would handle something like that other than the gods themselves? It seems like so it's either the Gorosei who, for some reason or another, they are
What if
gods
it's
but also
what
gods
if
knights.
it's you have some ranks inside the Celestial Dragons? Well,
Yeah, like special characters where
yeah,
their
how
whole
you have
purpose is to
Sensei.
serve them. Yeah, yeah. I think it's possible that they have like there's like a different unit where these are like specific bodyguards for each of these celestial dragons. I don't know. It's weird. The God's Knight. It should be CP0 because that's what they represent, but we don't know. We don't know for certain.
That's true.
But yeah, it is interesting. I actually never noticed that till now about the God's Knight thing. I thought I was talking about the Gorosei, but it seems
And
like that's yeah.
then you have Kong too. This nigga, we can't even get
Yeah,
a
Kong.
pound, bro.
Kong is
Order
probably the most mysterious.
He's the
Order
most
gotta give me
mysterious
something to
marine
work
dude.
with.
Dude, I
I
think
believe
this dude
Order
is.
can't even write him.
I think he's I don't know. He's gonna be like affiliated
So,
with like the Gorosei in some way, shape, or form, bro.
okay, to me, you have several like I would think the commander in chief because Akainu can't move. If Akainu can't move, that means this nigga definitely can't
Yeah,
move. But you would think the commander in chief them would take on like
yeah.
A
Take
class missions and shit like that.
yeah.
You
Nah, but
understand?
it
Like
seemed.
shit.
But the thing is, there was a sheet Oda drew. I forget what it's like a table of like the rankings of the Marines and the hierarchy. The commander in chief is actually a government official, and he's not an actual Marine, which is
So
No, but
Akainu
interesting.
he's
is the top of
above
the
the
Marines.
Marines.
No, he's above the Marines, and he's
He could
affiliated with the
tell
world government.
Aquino, you know what he could do? Why I want to see Kong? He could tell Aquino, bro, I need you to go down. I can be the fleet admiral. I can take
Yeah,
care of your
yeah,
fleet.
yeah, 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 yeah. He could do
Go
that.
down
He could do
and
that
get
and
shit
tell
together.
him. Yep. I could see
Yeah,
that.
but
Yeah.
that doesn't it seem like Akainu is already on the move at the end of the chapter? Like it seems like he's on a
Well, I
trip,
don't
right?
think. No. He's a home
He's by his
base.
office,
Yeah, yeah,
by his
yeah.
window.
Oh,
Yeah,
the window. Because
he's at window.
I
Yeah.
thought I saw the sea like that. Okay.
Yeah, it's the window. He's definitely at the home base because you see Kizaru there as well. This nigga Kizaru is just chilling too. But
Bro, Kizaru is the second coolest admiral right now
yeah,
because
he is,
he,
bro.
he, he, he giving me right hand vibes.
Yeah,
Like
he's like the right hand to Akainu
he
right
like
now.
the sword to Aquino. Like
Yeah.
go handle this. Like I trust you more than this
Rayleigh to
nigga.
Roger. Yeah, that's
Real
how
shit.
he's looking right now.
Yeah.
Like he
So
just chilling like
it could
Batman. Like
it could have
Kizaru,
been
these niggas
Kizaru.
tripping.
Yeah, that's
It could have been
that's.
Kizaru into the Green Bowl in Wano, and it
You
may have
you
been
you
a
see,
different
you see
story.
how
Oh
Shanks is
yeah,
talking to Batman? Like, bro, you ready?
yeah.
Like
You're
that's
So
ready.
how
Yeah,
Akinu's
yeah,
it
yeah.
seems
talking.
That's how
Bro,
Kizaru. Their relationship is like that.
honestly, so that relationship with Shanks and Beckman, it seems like Beckman is just a little bit different, right? He's like Ray Lee, like for sure.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
also it seems like
Batman, hey,
Beckman knows
Batman,
something about the One Piece as well.
Ben
Mm.
Beckman can be nasty, dog. I ain't talking no regular bullets. I talking when this nigga shoot. His bullets and shit can look like beach balls, like with hockey all around it, and they just can blow niggas' chests in.
No,
I
but
talking like I talking
100%.
like
He's the other. He's apart from Zoro. He's
bro,
probably
let
the
me
other
finish my thought,
the
Richie. Let
other
me finish my
commander
thought.
that can use Conqueror's coding.
I
But
feel
yeah.
like Fujitora drop 3 meters, Ben Beckman pull out his gun, boom, 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 all destroyed.
So you think
Nah,
he
you.
destroyed
That's Shanks
Peter
level
with a
shit, bro.
bullet?
No,
Nah.
but I Ben
Yeah,
Beck
it's possible. I mean,
I
if Zoro
mean,
could do it with
listen.
the Flash,
I mean,
No, but sir,
yeah.
you say you want to see Haki control.
Yeah,
Why
that's what
not
I'm
take
okay, yeah,
why
I
not
agree.
take a little
I think
why not
Ben
take a little bullet and put some aura on it to increase the radius of the bullet so you can fucking miss.
yeah.
You understand?
Yeah. No, but I do think that like Shanks like Ben Beckman is like a miniature version of Shanks.
Really?
Or yeah, you can say Rayleigh too. I think all of those guys they're kind of like relative in terms of like what they in terms of how they fight.
Pac-Man look
Um
like a bro. This nigga look like a killer dog. Like
you wait, you
this
guys
nigga look like
do you think Zoro beating Ben Beckman right now?
no, but Zorian, nobody walking on Zoro, bro. This
Yeah,
nigga
yeah.
Batman he can feel Zoro.
Yeah, I
This
agree.
nigga can feel Zoro. I
Nah.
don't care
I
how the
agree.
fuck
I agree
they
with that.
hype up Batman. Zoro is one of the
Zoro has
favorite
already
characters,
solidified himself, bro. Like the dude is crazy.
bro. Zoro can stress Ben Beckman right out. He
Yep.
can stress him out, bro.
Yep. Nah, I agree. Like Zoro is at this
Yeah,
point in time is like I don't see Ben Beckman like just walking over dude.
I feel
no,
like
he's
that can be
definitely
a
not
good
walking
fucking
over.
fight. Because Ben
Uh,
Beckman, to me, Ben Beckman has used his gun like a club, so he just can be blocking his sword.
Yeah.
It-
Yeah, with the club. Yeah, with his with his gun.
he's a
Yeah.
combination fighter.
He's I don't know what yeah, they use like different styles of
I believe
fighting,
he's
yeah.
used bullets for long range,
Yeah, and
destruction,
then the clubs on for
and the
short
clubs
range.
for close range.
Yeah. That's how probably how he fights. And again,
And I feel like he like a Virgo fucking like ornaments
oh,
hockey
ornaments
type.
hockey specialist. Yeah,
You
like
understand? But
bro, like
I
it's
don't
gonna be
feel like
crazy. But the thing is, he's gonna be like, he's gonna do things that I think Shanks will take to the next level. Essentially, that's where I see the difference between Ben Beckman
how
and
you mean?
Shanks. Like, so basically, because I think like Shanks's crew in general, they have a different usage of hockey. So, like, I legitimately think like they can actually create like body parts out of hockey, like pure hockey. So and again, we might see something very similar to like Ashura. Again, we talked about this, Sean, like years ago, where Shanks's crew might be filled with individuals like Zoro, where they have these special abilities. We don't know if Diable Jambe is related to the Lunarian thing, or is it a spirit? It seems to be a spiritual ability based on what we know.
Bullshit, bro.
I don't know.
That's the Diablo Jambe. That's bullshit, bro.
I don't know
Don't
what
try
it
to
is,
complicate.
but like it seems like Shanks's crew is gonna be like they're gonna have special abilities that is hockey based. So we'll see what will happen with that. But I do think that Shanks is probably not only the best hockey user, but in terms of how he uses it is gonna be like on a different level where the other Yonkos haven't reached this potential yet.
I'd like if Shanks forming fucking constructs and shit with his
Yeah,
hockey.
I think that's possible, bro. Where he might generate his
Like,
hand
like, like,
out
like
of
just
hockey, bro.
imagine a nigga running at Shanks and he on some Barto, like nigga just run into a wall. Like
Yeah,
just the whole is a hockey force field and shit. And then you running and you just slowing down. Like the weight just you could feel the weight.
yeah, King's pressure.
You understand?
I
Like
don't
a
know, man.
nigga can make a fucking
There's
clone
a,
or a hockey
and that's
energy.
why I don't think this advanced conquerors is really advanced.
Bro, this shit basic, bro, because this shit ain't no different from ornaments. I wasn't
That's what
impressed
I'm
with
saying, bro.
King's
It
hockey.
doesn't make any sense how you make like the most
That
unique
was
form
my
of
biggest
hockey
problem with this shit.
to be
This
the
shit
same as
didn't
ornament
distinguish.
hockey. That's why I
This
don't
shit
think
didn't.
that's why I don't think it's advanced. Even though Kaido says like because bro, if it's advanced and we already have like 5 users of it, don't make no sense,
Who?
bro.
Yamato, him.
Yamato, Kaido, Big Mom, Luffy,
I mean, but it
Zoro.
makes sense though.
It makes
I mean,
sense.
it's still a handful of people. If you think about
It's
the One Piece
it's
world.
still a handful of people in the arc that it was introduced in. Future
No, but the
Sight,
Yeah,
point what I think Pharaoh
this
trying to
is
make, right? These niggas who using it, they have devil fruits. What Shanks got?
yeah, that's what
What
I'm
he have?
saying. Shit, they have the if this is
yeah,
the
but
end
Zoro
all
doesn't have a devil fruit though. But also Kaido relies heavily on
advanced.
not
That's
his
what I'm
devil fruit.
saying. Advanced Conquerors hockey if this is the end all be all of Conqueror's Haki, then what does Shanks has to show? Because Kaido has everything. Kaido has Future Sight, Advanced Conqueror's Haki, Devil Fruit, Awakening.
I think
it's like
so
there has to be something else.
Shanks
Well,
is
like
a
the
swordsman,
sword.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so he has lethality, right? So swordsmanship is different from just punches.
No, but
One cut.
then he not distinguishing him from Mihawk. That means
that means he's
Shanks
just a lower tier
weaker
version
than
of Mihawk.
Yeah, for sure. That's exactly what I think.
I don't want to start that.
No, yeah, I don't want to. I don't want to go into any.
I'm getting ready to go sleep soon.
Okay,
Nah.
so not a lower version, but I do think that. I mean, okay, so Shanks definitely has something going on that is extra from what Kaido is showing. I think
Yeah, I think there's like
it's almost a given, right?
I think there's like an entire new level that
well, you see, that's the thing. Like, that's what I'm trying to temper, though. It's like I don't think it's gonna be so different where it's like an entire category. Where
no, it has to be, bro, because
what if
Oda can't.
Ornament Haki, right? What if Shanks Ornament Haki so fucking cool that the nigga could make like a whole, like, you see how Luffy just using Rio on certain, like he just using full body Rio, like his output so great, he could, like, he almost like a scene, like that aura, that chi aura just around him.
It's just around him constantly.
You understand? And then on top of that, the nigga using Future Sight to a higher level than anything we see before. That this in combination with full body aura, right? And I talking about he's stocking everything together. Like this scene, he using everything in tandem.
Now, there's one thing I do also want to talk about, and that is, like a lot of the times we talk about devil fruit combinations with other devil fruits or Haki, but what people don't really talk about is Haki, one form of Haki being used with another. So this Conqueror's coding shit that we're seeing, I think is I think is a combination of Conqueror's Haki and Ornament Haki.
I didn't like that.
That's personally what I think it is.
I didn't like that because first of all, Oda didn't distinguish them enough. Kaido said it was a combination, but I believe Oda do that shit because he didn't want he know we couldn't justify Luffy ornaments hurting Kaido. So
but
he had to give him another fucking boost, unnecessary boost to
But the thing is, we saw that already though, Sean, with Roger and Whitebeard's clash. Beforehand. So it wasn't something that Oda, drew at that point in time. He drew it. He definitely had, there was like not necessarily foreshadowing, but it was there already beforehand, and we saw it with Kaido as well, the Black Lightning stuff. But I do think that again, there's probably one more level of Conqueror's Haki, that we're gonna see with Shanks, and probably one that Roger and maybe Rayleigh even used, because again, it does not make sense, dude. It does not make sense for Roger. Roger don't. It doesn't make sense for them, Roger and Whitebeard, to be equal, bro. It doesn't make any sense. Doesn't have a devil fruit.
You understand?
There's something there that we're missing. And again, it seems to be with these people who have non-devil fruits. There's like a potential that these guys, people who don't have devil fruits, they reach this potential where they can rival people with devil fruits and Haki. So I don't know if it's like keeping your soul pure, and having a devil fruit makes your soul like unpure or something, and then your Haki. I don't know. There's like something there.
True King's Haki should give you like, because Oda, when he started making Haki more advanced, he just is exaggerate what he already do.
Yeah, it's an exaggeration of base form.
Attack, how you could read the future and stuff like that. So we could say another version of King's Haki, not to say battle application, would be mind control. You understand? You could
mind control, yeah.
I ain't talking no parasite shit. I talking about you could literally tell a nigga, you in a marine no more, kill yourself. You know what I mean? you done.
Yeah, it's
shit like that. But you could your shit, you could make you could make the whole landscape your servant, bro.
Yeah.
You understand? Like you the king. So everything bows.
I guess he's like he's saying like,
Like a Disney. It's like a
Like
Disney
okay,
movie.
okay, okay, fair. The big thing we in One Piece right now is everybody talking about this water devil fruit and shit like that. What if King's Hakis allow you to fucking manipulate water? Like use your King's Haki to control the environment, but
like,
because uh
mm,
you against these vicious devil like Shanks can make the whole ocean fucking rise against Blackbeard.
mm.
It wasn't that like a theory for a long time with
With the
Roger
storm
and
thing, yeah, a lot of people thought that
exactly,
that was like a, it could be, now that I'm
You
thinking about it,
understand?
or even
What
Dragon for the
what they
longest
call it?
time.
because
What
the
they
dude is
call it?
like is manifesting his will into like the weather because he's angry. The weather is also angry. It's
Sure.
like,
It
What
was the
they
exact
call
same thing
what they
people
call it
said
in,
with
in
Dragon.
in like martial arts, mind over matter. Like
yeah,
that's the
yeah,
shit.
mind over
What
matter.
what it could be like you using your mind to literally conquer the whole world. Like we ain't
Yeah,
talking about no boosting, no cheap version of ornaments hockey where you just boosting your ornament. That's stupid. We talking about actual shit where you's a king. Like
yeah,
we're
like
going to the
a
full concept of
king's
human shit.
dominion. Like, yo, like there's, I think this next level is about to be crazy, whatever it is though. But like,
Yeah,
because it
okay,
seems like this is
so
what Roger was using.
And I don't even want the shit to be like I want the shit where the shit so strong it on some 8 gauge shit where you only could use it
Yeah,
for like
a
few
certain amount
minutes,
of.
but Shanks just
wait,
raping
yeah,
Akainu in 3 minutes. Like he
okay, bro.
just
So
he
whoa.
just he just have Akainu in a torture chamber. Like the nigga can't do nothing.
Right.
All right.
Okay. Okay, so do you guys not see a potential issue with having such an ability? Because guess who's gonna have it?
Shanks.
Oh no, Luffy as well.
Oh yeah, of
The main
course.
character.
But
Oh yeah.
Oda is setting up
That's
the precedence of like Blackbeard being above anything we're gonna see in this, like anything we've seen in the series. So Luffy has to match that in some way.
yeah, but that's the thing though. It's getting to a point where I've seen this in multiple shows. The main character has every
Every
ability ever.
ability is gonna happen,
Yeah,
bro.
so yeah, but then you see it kind of takes away from any kind of creativity where it's like you see a struggle. And I've seen
Mm.
it, there was a video that I was gonna make about One Piece not being something something.
Yeah.
Well, one of my gripes is that it focuses way too much on the main character, right? Luffy and his growth. So if we have Luffy, gaining this overwhelming power, the detriment or not, I guess yeah, honestly, yeah, the detriment or like the lack of focus on other characters. I understand it's Luffy's show. It's like it's another thing that Shanks has or like a really strong character has that Luffy has to have. So if Shanks alone has it and Luffy just keeps his own um Nika power and that's pretty much the extent of it, or maybe he just grows that, and I think that would be okay.
I
If
just
Luffy's gonna
looking
have
at
it as
hey,
well, it's like I don't know.
Nah,
I don't mean
it's
to distract you. I don't mean to distract you, right? Anima, but a thought just going to my head, bro. I just looking at how Oda parallel these youngsters like Big Mom and Kaido just so like parallel to each other and Shanks and Blackbeard so parallel to each other. Like with even Luffy and Blackbeard. Like, cause I was watching this video, I think
Then Buggy and
yesterday
who?
on why Blackbeard won off King's Haki. And
Mr.
it was
Mort, yeah.
it was basically that's Mr. Marge, right?
Yeah, Mr. Mort, yeah.
He was basically explaining how Blackbeard just taking shortcuts and shit and nigga just seeing into no adversity. He trying to stack all the odds in his favor
Mm.
and stuff like that. I use this to say with Blackbeard, he eating all these devil fruits and he's still ain't ready for Shanks. You understand? So the reason why I feel like he ain't ready for Shanks is because, like I was talking about earlier, with this King Saki shit, it can be like a situation where Blackbeard already eats so much devil fruit, so he more liable to the sea than any character in
Mm.
One Piece. And the
Yeah.
nigga who could control the sea with his will is Shanks. You understand? So Shanks is the most dangerous nigga in the world for Blackbeard to fight.
Not only that, he's also a non-devil fruit user. So abilities like Kurozu and like
Yeah, that won't work.
one of the
And
things
and and
that,
and I,
yeah,
I even looking at how because I didn't think Odo would stoop to this level where he would have niggas dropping in a volcano and shit. I think he would have just let us see niggas knock out and
Yeah,
Do it
like
like that.
I didn't
You
think he
understand?
left it so
So
vague. Like,
so everything is fair game. The ocean is fair game for
yeah,
this nigga drowning.
I see that. Big Mom technically got knocked out by explosions, right? The explosives, technically. So
This shit
when it comes to the Yonkos falling, I could see Blackbeard drowning.
real talk.
Yep, it could be. It's a real
Real talk.
possibility. It's
Like
not.
that greed
It's
because
not. It's not gonna be what people think, man. It's not gonna be like Luffy doing a
that
crazy
greed
punch
have to
again.
catch up the Blackbeard, bro.
Yeah, the
That have
greed.
to
Yeah,
that have to
his
catch up. But
obsession
I
with
don't
devil
really feel like
fruits.
even Blackbeard it even had to drown him because all he has to do is fucking crack the sea
Just crack
and
the
split it.
sea. Yeah, split it, or he can like you corrode. Like he can
No, you
just.
can't absorb the sea, bro.
I
You
don't
can't
know.
do
Can
that,
you?
bro. Because that sea endless. How you fuck
Nah,
you
but
will
he
be
can. He can.
absorbing.
He can. He
Kurosu is endless. The sea is not endless.
Yeah, remember, like he mentioned, like the darkness has limitless like space or whatever.
So Blackbeard have the power to end piracy. So
Right.
if in no sea, you can't be no fucking pirate. You could be a sand
No,
pirate.
but he could keep himself in like a ball of like darkness where nothing can get through. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of ways he can. The dude has ways of.
That's the reason why he's get hurt because everything is fucking get through. You understand? He can't dodge shit. Shit don't pass through darkness.
Mm. Yeah, it's weird. I mean, we don't know if the dude like what happens when he awakens. Like his first like. That's what I'm saying, bro. Blackbeard is bro. If he awakens the Gura and the Yami,
You got off your hockey gotta be nasty for
your
real.
hockey game gotta be crazy, bro. That's why. That's why I'm saying Luffy with that advanced conquerors hockey shit is not matching up to that.
It kind of is though, don't you think?
No, it's not
Also,
gonna. It's not going to, bro. Advanced conquerors hockey
it
is
allows you to
nice.
hit.
It's nice, but
It
like
allows you to hit without having to touch.
yeah, true,
It's
but like it's limited though. It's like only a few. Like Blackbeard does not need to come
Hey,
close to you at
I
all.
got I have but 15 minutes
I
left
mean,
and
he
I just
kind of
wanted to
Yeah.
um
We'll end it in
ask
15.
a few
Yeah.
questions like pertaining to Green Bull. You all feel like the nigga pump faking because this dude's selling, he overselling, bro. This feeling like some WWE shit. It's
Like
feeling like
what he was saying?
some some Ric Flair type of shit, bro.
You mean what he was
You understand?
saying?
Yeah, like he overselling this
Yeah,
feeling.
it was forced. Like they didn't even ask him a question. The dude was just he just came in there, started rambling, which was
Bro,
again,
I've been around top tier cones, bro.
yeah,
Like
he's. But Sean, it
this
make what he's saying is not is in terms of what it's like it's how he views the world. And remember, he views the world like what he was saying wasn't necessarily false, but it's not necessarily true.
fair.
He's
What I saying, right? I
his
looking at this
his
objectively
personality is
as
nature itself, bro. The hierarchy of nature. That's what his personality is. It's a reflection of his devil
human
fruit.
nature.
It's a
Yes.
reflection of his devil fruit. Is essentially what his
Yeah, but
his
what I
whole
trying to say,
ideology
right?
is. Yeah.
What I trying to say, right? I looking at this from a bird's eye view, and I looking at it like this, right? You have niggas who been in the Marines for years, and they don't have the ideology this dude have. You understand? Even Akainu ain't as loyal to the Marines like this. My question is, why wasn't he in the Marines? Why he was drafted from outside when if his personality this radical for the Marines? You understand?
Mm.
Why not? You understand where I coming from?
I think
Yeah, but I don't think this is like necessarily like a marine specific ideology. I don't think it has to be the celestial dragons.
No, I
I
mean
think
for
what
the
he's
world
saying is
government.
that. But yeah, so that's the thing. I don't think it has to be the celestial dragons at the top. But he's saying that somebody has to be the top, and it happened to be the celestial
Celestial
dragons, right?
Dragons, yeah. It's not
Yeah,
like he
and
reversed
that's pretty
them.
much he.
He's just like looking at things like, yo, this is how life is. Like there's people going to be at the top and there's people going to be at the bottom. These people at the top, they're gods, and if you an
Okay,
outlier in this
I
thing,
like where Animal coming from because I didn't just look at it. I just think he was cooning for the
nah,
celestial
he's not
dragon.
cooning, but people think he is
Yeah, I
though.
don't think he. I don't think he
But
cares
he
about the
meaning
celestial
in
dragons.
general, like
And again, I've said this before. I think that the the two admirals, Green Bull and Fujitora, they have an agenda. They have a purpose that they came into the Marines for, and you're using their positions to get whatever it is.
I feel like the reason why they was drafted outside and they wasn't naturally Marines is I feel like these niggas dangerous, bro. Like I feel like they very dangerous. You know what I mean?
In terms of
Fujitora
ideology?
dangerous from the standpoint of he ain't scared to make the world government look bad,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
You can't have an admiral admitting to faults and shit like that and bowing down. The world government supposed to be faultless. We ain't supposed to say we wrong and we sorry. You understand? So
Mm,
Green Bull should have a flaw, a fatal flaw too. You
yeah.
understand where he making the world government like he have something he
He has
want.
an agenda, yeah. There's something there that, and again, it goes back to like how forced, like what he was saying. Like nobody even asked him a question. Dude was just rambling, like going crazy. Like
This nigga
Wano gotta
honestly
go.
asking, bro.
You guys are the lowest of the bottom. Like it's like I feel like there's more, and people are already flaming his character, but I think there's more to it.
Okay, so if Green Bull had to have a profession before joining the Marines, what would you say it was?
Based on his ideology right now, I feel like I wanted to say like he was a bounty hunter before.
A lot of people saying that, but
I don't know what he was, bro. Like I don't know. I don't know what he would be or was.
yeah, I gotta do some research, bro.
Yeah.
Green Bull on me stressed out, bro. I just can't believe a
I feel
man
like
just
I feel like he's in, like the more that I read that part, the more interested I got in his character. I don't think the dude's a coon,
real
bro.
talk. Real talk. Like I don't understand how a nigga could be that submissive to power, bro.
That's what I'm saying. It doesn't make any. It's like the Rob Lucci thing. Like even though Rob Lucci was saying all that shit, it doesn't make sense. He does not. Yeah.
Him and Sabo would have like on site type shit, bro. This
Mm.
shit this nigga saying, they'd have problems, dog.
I want to make a
But
video on
also,
this because it's interesting.
I think you guys should also keep in mind that this could be Oda throwing us for a loop, right?
He trying to send though. That's what I saying.
Yeah.
Exactly on him. I saying he trying to steer us a
He's
certain
steering us
way,
a certain direction, 100%.
or like how he was saying, oh, Sabo dead, Sabo dead, Sabo dead. Yamato joining the crew, Yamato joining the crew. You understand? He trying to cross us up.
Yeah, I mean, especially even let's think about it for a second. I think the first thing that we heard Green Boot say this chat, or even not the first thing, one of the first things, was about he was talking about Luffy's power, right?
Yeah, the powder.
Yeah,
With me
power to attract people. Yeah.
Yeah, so he
that
was
means
intrigued by something like that.
Fujitora obviously talked to this nigga about how
Luffy.
Luffy
He
all
talked
these
about how
allies
Luffy.
and
Yep.
crystals
He got information from Luffy about Luffy from Fujitora. So he knows
shit
a
like that.
baseline of who Luffy is.
And
Yeah,
the fact that the nigga in Fujitora cool. Because I think I asked Pharaoh this question, and or I asked Bruce this question. I wish you was here. I asked him if Akainu and Fujitora, Akainu and Aokiji could really sit down and really have a chill conversation with no tension. You understand? And I tell him no because their ideology clash so much that these niggas really don't fuck with each other. You understand? They just strictly keep it business
Yeah, business.
and stuff like that. So the
Professional.
fact that Fujitora and Green Bull could really just
Can
chill out,
sit
love
down together,
lemonade
yeah.
and relax
That's
and
what I'm
stuff like
saying.
that.
The
That
initial
showed his true
introduction with Green Bull and Fujitora, it seems like they were friends. Like they had something in
Even
common.
if they wasn't friends, they was cordial.
Yeah, yeah.
So pretty much this could be a test, is what I'm trying to say, right? So he's already aware of Luffy's personality or his power to influence people, and we already know that he's still an admiral, and he should be able to, not low diff, but not no diff, but except Yamato, handle these people.
Yeah.
So this could be something where he's not necessarily trying to overwhelm them significantly.
Overwhelm. Yeah, I feel like there's more. And I think a part of that is gonna.
And also,
Momo's gonna play a role.
You know what I would like to see though? I would like to see is ideas on Luffy, like confirm, like, bro, why can't I get close to this dude? Why everybody fighting
Yeah,
for
it's
him?
defending him. It's like
exactly.
You know what I mean?
So that might even be a part of why he's preaching like this, just to kind of see
like the pushback they're gonna give him. Yeah, it's like
I
why
mean,
are they so loyal?
Yeah, or it could just be that he's just evil and
He's
whatever he
Bro,
wants
radical
to
in
be.
nature. Yeah.
Oda ain't gonna do that with an Admiral. He'll do it with some pink bear type shit. But they ain't gonna do it with Admiral. Admiral's dynamic, bro.
Yeah, the Admirals are definitely dynamic, and I don't think he's gonna waste his
And
character.
and actually, I disagree with the Fujitoro and Akainu thing. I think they can sit down and be cordial.
You mean Aokiji and Akainu?
Aokiji, and
Aokiji.
yeah, and Akainu.
Oh, yeah. Honestly, I think they can sit down as well. Ultimately, they want what's best for the world. It's just the way in
No,
which
but
they
I
go
mean
about
if
it.
they could talk in a way where it ain't no tension, like Fujitoro and Green Bull, the way they was chilling, like make me something to eat. Like, you know, understand? Like these niggas just
Yeah,
kicking
I
back.
don't think Akainu and Aokiji like are having lemonade together. You know?
Obviously they talked before, right? But it was like tension, like bro, you like you was a killer. I watch you kill them
Yeah,
civilians, and
150 people in Ohara.
you
It's like
understand. I don't
there's a
respect
bit
you,
of
dog. I would
tension between
slap you.
Akainu and Aokiji. So they're not gonna
When the
be
first time they
rolling
get
around
slapped, they
together like
slap
having
you.
casual conversation. It's just gonna be professional business.
You don't think them niggas did enjoy that fight when they get to fight each other
Yeah.
like that? They'd have loved that.
Nah, but like this Green Bull thing is interesting though, because again, I think his whole, from what we can see within this chapter, the whole Celestial Dragons are gods. I think that's like the embodiment of his nature, and like it's a reflection of his devil fruit. And nature, because nature is like a natural thing, and that, well, yeah, it's a complicated thing, but I think it's just like a reflection of his devil fruit in nature. But like we'll
Like
see.
nature
Kill
is
or be killed, survival of
Yeah,
the
be
fittest.
survival of the fittest. You know, it's. I feel like Oda's definitely cooking something up here with Green Bull. It's not gonna be as
unless
black and white as people
Unless
think.
Oda making this dude a certain way, and this probably who he is, and Luffy job is to change him, like make him see a
Hmm.
different outlook.
It
I
could
don't
be.
think he's gonna be changed. I think it's an admiral, bro. Like I don't think admirals are gonna change like that.
Bro, because this nigga lying, bro. Because he talking about he'd kill 1,000 people. Yet you fucking your powers ain't even destructive, bro. I mean, you could kill 1,000 people, but you restoring Wano
Yeah, for
indirectly.
sure. Yeah, so
Yeah.
that's why I think Oda may be throwing us for a loop.
Yeah.
He's actually restoring
He's
Wano.
restoring
Like
Wano to its old state, like
Speaking of,
a
bro,
better
I
state.
just see something cool Oda do, bro. Like with them
he's not a
pants,
bad
like I
guy.
like how the pants, like the flowers look like it integrating and it just falling off the pants. Like
Yeah.
I like shit like that, bro. Like small shit.
Nah, but like,
Also, we, we,
yeah.
we can tell he's not serious because he hasn't used his sword. He's not even trying.
Yeah, it seems like he's, yeah, like dude is, yeah, again, he went on like a tangent, and I think that's a test to see like why are these people protecting Luffy. It's like he already has a baseline knowledge of who Luffy is from Fujitora, so it's like
Mhm.
this guy is special. I want to know why. So again,
Actually,
Oh, you think he just trying to get a reaction or
he's
these
trying to get
people?
I feel like he's trying to get a
yeah,
reaction as to why they're so loyal to him. Why they want
yeah,
to
I think
stop
a
him
little
from going
bit.
to the capital. Why, like all of these things, right? Because again, he got because not only was, not only did is he swaying people, but he also swayed Fujitora. So Fujitora was Fujitora probably told Green Bull like, yo, this dude swayed me. Like I became a Luffy fanboy even though I'm a Marine. And so
Right.
like
So
so
Fujimori could have
so
just
Green
told him
Bull
that
is like so
normally
interested in the dude.
he could have just
But
say, man, normally pirates just evil, naturally evil, but it's something but this dude.
Yeah,
Like
something
this dude
about
had
this
a
dude is
go to him.
different. Yeah. Like to
This dude
sway
is
a
smiling.
Marine, a admiral.
This the first person I ever wanted to see.
Yeah. So I think
I
yeah,
regret
he's
I regret
curious.
making myself blind.
He's like, yo, I want to see Straw Hat right now. Like, who is this guy? So
no,
yeah,
I think Fujitoro's own personality was what enabled him to, quote unquote, be swayed. I don't think he was actually swayed. He's similar to Luffy in terms of ideals, and Luffy's not the type of people that Fujitoro is against, right? So I guess that makes sense. I don't see that happening with Akainu, for example, right?
no,
There's
no,
no
no,
way
no.
that Akainu's, yeah. So
Yeah,
it just happens to be that Fujitoro is a good guy, and probably same thing with
I love
Ido as
Fujitora,
well.
bro. I just starting up
yeah.
a deep
Fujitora is
shit.
yeah,
From
yeah,
a viewer's perspective, if you like this would determine if you like sir from action green bull. You got because nigga just action. Like we ain't doing no bunch of thinking. Fujitora the being right around. You're thinking too much, and niggas ain't in for that right now. You understand? But in terms of character, these dudes ain't fucking with Fujitora. Fujitora leave an impact on me, bro.
Yeah, Fujitora right now might be like the best. No, actually he might be. Him and Aokiji. When I think about Aokiji's like the things we got with Aokiji pre-time skip with Robin, I thought that was pretty cool.
So what Fujitora goal is now?
Right now, I don't know. I think he's just upholding justice still, like, you know, his form of justice anyways.
I was saying, but one of these fucking new. It'll be funny if one of these new dudes was in the Revolutionary Army, and I was thinking it would probably be Fujitora
Mm.
because I was thinking this nigga destabilizing the world government.
I
You
think
understand?
like the Marines are shaping up to be very disobedient to the world government.
You
Like,
think a civil war brewing?
yeah, like there's gonna be a rift between them, the two parties, where it's like, because Akainu is already like, you know, because the previous era, they just followed orders. Garb and Sengoku, they just followed orders. They just kept going. But this era, it's like it's changing, bro. You got Akainu talking back to the Gorosei. You got Fujitora literally breaking the system. It's a lot of disobedient Marines that we're having now.
Wait, so you actually think that Fujitora, Garp wasn't breaking the rules like back then?
No, I think he was breaking the rules, but he never did anything substantial.
It wasn't blatant, like it was under the radar.
It was like
he wasn't trying to like change the system, but I'm pretty sure he dismissed some orders sometimes.
Oh yeah, he definitely dismissed some orders, but I think these people, Akainu, Green Bull, and Fujitora actually have agendas that they're trying to implement. I feel like Akainu, he doesn't want the girls, like the world nobles to exist at all. He wants the Marines to become a individual force of its own that doesn't take orders from, like, you know, people who don't even, you know, do the job.
Okay, and then Green Bull and Fujitora have their own
agendas. Yeah, similar agendas that I think ultimately will affect the world government in a bad way.
I come read about. I'm gonna read them.
Yeah. Okay. So that makes sense, I guess.
Yeah.
But actually, okay. So on that topic, then, I remember one topic that was brought up in Brago's stream about what a post-war government would look like.
Oh yeah, I did hear about that conversation.
Yeah. I mean, and pretty much, I think what was said was that. Oh, I'm not sure if I should get into the specifics of I guess my disagreement, but not the person that mentioned this, but someone mentioned something about it would be like Dragon. They'll view Dragon a certain way. Thinks it's gonna be much. It may be the case that Dragon is what do you call it?
Like trying to yeah. But
I forgot that phrase.
I guess people are saying he has like an agenda and that he's trying to become like low-key an overlord. Is that what you're trying to say? Like
no, not overlord, but he doesn't see the hardships of how it could be.
I see.
It's not going to be as easy as just replacing them.
Replacing them, yeah.
It's just going to go back to the way it was.
Yeah.
I guess what I wanted to say is that we don't need to necessarily see Dragon. You don't need every aspect of the new government that will come to be sort of fulfilled for that goal to still be valid, right?
Yeah, I think, and again, I think one part of it is again, the Celestial Dragons are obviously the worst part of. I guess the world government is definitely like the worst part of the whole thing right now. So if they take them down, Celestial Dragons, it's definitely one step to a better world for sure. So even though it's not as idealistic, it's definitely a step into a better direction for the entirety of the One Piece world. So again, Dragon does have a good purpose, but it's definitely not gonna change everything. And like nothing is gonna be perfect. But like, it makes things better for certain, I think.
pretty much what I thought as well.
Yeah,
You,
but
yeah,
like
you don't need anything.
yeah, but I do think that it's gonna be interesting how the world's gonna be though, because I guess the Marines will just take over as a world power. Because again, people are still gonna be committing evil acts. Pirates are gonna be pillaging villages and stuff. So Marines are gonna be necessary, and that's why the revolutionaries' focus is on Celestial Dragons because they do
But
above and
but
beyond.
but regarding the celestial dragons, like you had your opportunity, like with celestial the Gorosei, you want to kill the Gorosei or
Well,
because
No, not the Gorosei per se. I mean, only if the Gorosei want to keep it in place and they're in the way of the toppling down of that system, then yeah, they will kill the Gorosei as well. By day, I mean the
they
revolutionaries.
said they want to topple the celestial dragons, right?
yeah,
Yeah, the Gorosei are celestial dragons technically. So if they are in the way of that process, that war, either fighting against the revolutionaries, then yeah, they will also kill them as well.
So okay, so they they want to topple the celestial dragons. So why they trying to convert all these kingdoms? You understand what they need these kingdoms for when they could just
Why
directly
they
attack
try?
the celestial dragons
No,
like they was
because
doing?
because ultimately, the celestial dragons are still in control. If you think about it, I mean, yeah, they're still in control and they're still responsible for protecting some of these kingdoms as well. So you want to do it in a way where you have the kingdoms themselves rebel, then they will then usher in a new mental
new
system.
era, I guess. Yeah,
Say that again.
So you
Say that
want
again.
the people, the kingdoms, to rebel
You
Say
so
that
want
that
again.
the people,
the celestial dragons, or not the celestial dragon, the world government itself is responsible for a lot of things in the world. What you want to do is you want to do it in such a
Oh
way
yeah,
where
I see what
the
you're saying.
impact,
So if
yeah,
there's
the
so much
impact,
rebellion spread across the world government start to scatter. They start to dilute,
mm.
trying to put out all these small fires,
Yeah,
thus
yeah,
leaving the celestial dragons more vulnerable and more
vulnerable.
open and
Yeah,
more unprotected.
yeah, yeah,
yeah.
and
Yeah, I guess that's a different aspect of it. But in terms of just new government that will become, I want it
because
to be
like
like a holistic thing,
yeah,
not like a
because I don't
single.
think Dragon is again like Anima said. I don't think Dragon is trying to win by sheer power. He's trying to
Exactly.
show the world a message. Is like, yo, these are the people ruling you. You want to take hands? You want to be subservient to these guys, or do you actually want to make your future your own? Essentially, is what Dragon is doing.
Let me ask y'all a question though, right? We we have Emo, who a lot of people say is the ruler of the world, so called, right? But you have these kings determining shit like the warlord system. So when my question is, these kings actually have power,
Yeah, they do.
right?
Yeah,
So what's the big deal with what's the big deal with him? So
but
hypothetically, let's say the empty throne, um, they get found out like Emo is the man sitting in this empty throne. Couldn't the world government just say, but this just symbolic? Like this dude really doing our power and y'all
power.
making decisions for the warlords and every other decision?
That's why. Yeah, definitely see what you're saying. Like, what's so special about like that's why there's got to be something crazy about emo because like I don't know how you can justify like one person like why do they follow this dude, bro? It's
Okay,
like
let me give you another scenario, right? Let's say the celestial dragons say, let's it's a few smart ones. Me and talking about Charlos and shit like that. What if the celestial dragons just say we like the warlord system? So we just gotta stay in place.
mm,
So the kings wouldn't be able to do nothing about that, right?
nope. They would either I don't think they would be able to do anything about it. If the Stellar Dragons really wanted the Warlord system still. But again, because they found, reasons like, SSG, okay, so we got a new force now. Okay, yeah, let them do what they want. Let's make them think that they have power.
Yeah,
Yeah, but
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
pretty.
I see what you're
I'm,
saying.
Yeah, but also I'm pretty sure the kingdoms already know this, right?
Yeah, the
They know that the
kingdoms pretty
celestial
much know that the
dragons
celestial.
are
Yeah,
above them.
they're above them. Yeah, so
It's not
And
like a secret.
even like how they make an example of the Kuma, like they do that for the kingdoms to know their place.
Exactly. Exactly.
and it's also
It's not like a big thing.
yeah, and it's also like it's a mental game too, where it's like where they're making themselves seem to be like almost benevolent, where it's like, oh, we're better than you, but we're allowing you to do these things that you want.
Oh, yeah, I see what you're saying. And look at it like this too, right? The celestial dragons is gods.
Yeah,
And the
yeah,
celestial dragons is really the problem because these kingdoms have to buy their way into protection by paying the celestial tax for these
yep,
people to live in luxury. So
yep.
that causing all type of poverty and shit
Poverty, yep.
worldwide. That celestial
Wars,
tax is probably the main reason for wars
yep.
and
This
slavery and all
slavery
of
and
that
all
type of
sorts of
different shit.
things. Yeah,
You understand? So if you remove the celestial taxes, you take out a big problem, a huge problem.
yeah. There's
Even on
actually
Kaido Island, there's paying celestial taxes. That shit is a huge problem.
yeah, like the politics is actually very underrated in the One Piece world. Like not a lot of
Bro, I
people
love
talk
it,
about
bro.
it, but it's like it's really in depth when you go into like the like in depth into it. It's like really crazy.
Yeah.
And
So
dragging them
actually,
just looking at dragging them just looking at all the poverty and shit, and
Yeah,
these people just squandering money and treating people like dirt and the unlimited power,
yeah,
unearned power on top
unearned.
of that.
Yeah,
like the Goa Kingdom, right? Goa Kingdom. Yeah, but
You
actually,
understand?
on
I
the
feel
topic
like
of
Dragon
dragon,
Perfect system is a democracy where you
exactly,
vote,
yep.
where the people decide
People
who rule
decide
them.
exactly. That's what he's aiming for. I feel
exactly.
like. Yeah.
And actually, on the topic of dragon, especially with his influence, one thing that was brought up in this chapter was Sabo's influence rivaling that of dragons. Like, how do you guys feel about that though? Is that bothersome? Like dragon has been there for decades. I get this thing to work, but then Sabo has done one thing. He's comparable, right?
That bothered me. But what redeemed that for me is the fact that the nigga's still the world's most dangerous man. So that's cap a little bit. And
Yeah.
Sabo would have that title. You understand? So that means they still, unless he don't have that title no more, they
Nah.
still put priority on Dragon.
It's a hype
But this
thing.
older way of building Sabo for the
Sabo up. He's
future
building a Sabo
and
up in the
giving him
future. Yeah.
shine.
The dragon is still established, but this is a way to build Sabo up because you don't want to
I
just
look at the
go the
way
extra mile and just make him, dragon level
I
already.
look at the way even cough and shit this talk, but like the dude wild. Like think we just seen Dragon right now is this office nigga who just seen putting in no work and he getting completely overshadowed by Sabo. But I
Y-
think Sabo getting all this credit because this is the first time the revolutionaries come out
Yeah.
and they make a open
Open
declaration.
declaration. Yeah.
Dragon
Yeah,
being out here doing shit, but he ain't never
yeah,
been to the Holy Land and do something like that.
Mm.
yeah. Yeah.
Uh,
So
make a
okay.
bold move like that.
And not
So
only
pretty much
that,
the way
they
that I saw.
yeah,
Yeah.
and not only that, he supposedly killed because bro, it's so perfect because like he killed a former celestial dragon because the Nefertari family, they were members of the before they were members of the celestial dragons beforehand, so it makes sense. Oh, you killed a god and we're trying to rebel against these gods. So I
So
feel like
that's why
that's
the people are like that.
yeah, that's
And
why
someone tried to kill Charlos too.
yeah, someone try to kill Charles too. So it's almost like they're exposing the celestial dragons in a sense.
Like
A bit.
these people y'all scared of, they vulnerable. We all could kill them, y'all could rise against them.
Yeah,
They bitches in suits. Let's get
Yeah.
them. Like that putting in. See why dragon ideology so dangerous?
yeah. Like
That's
literally, eight
dangerous shit.
kingdoms changed while the kings were still coming back.
Because that giving people
Yeah.
courage,
It
bro.
gives people courage. Yeah, exactly. Lighting the fires, as they mentioned, it's like really
Yeah. So
symbolic.
that's
And now Sabo Bonney about to be 3.5
Oh,
big.
million.
Yeah.
it's about to be
That's what I was
huge,
asking.
bro. Yeah, his body's about to be
And he's about to be
crazy,
like Yonko level type.
bro.
So
Yeah,
That
actually,
Bonney about
$2 bill
to be
plus,
retarded.
$2 billion plus at the very minimum.
That's why. Yeah, but 2 billion. That's why Oda started Bonney low because he had this already planned for
Planned. Yep.
Sabo.
He already had this
You
planned.
understand?
Yeah.
So you can't start him at 1.5 and then with an incident like this, Celestial Dragons probably pay Sabo bounty.
Yeah.
They probably putting up the bounty.
They want him, dead right now. Yeah, he's a direct threat. He started this war. It's like it's a lot.
And that's what I
Pretty
feel like
much.
can be the next step in what we're gonna hop into the revolutionary army. Them
Mm.
knights or whatever shit they
The
introduce,
God
they
Knights.
can send
Mm.
they something coming at the revolutionary
Yeah,
army
something's coming.
directly
Yep, I agree.
from the celestial dragons.
I agree. It's like
Answer
So
response.
if the God Knights are not CP0, then yes, but it's a good chance it is a CP0. And if that's the case, then I don't really see anything major coming. And also, it seemed to be the case that the Marines would be the ones responsible for that, especially since the beginning of the
No,
whenever
but
shit
you gotta
took place.
understand the Marines. The Marine Akainu said itself. The Marines' hands tied. So you think the
Well,
celestial dragons just can sit back and just let that
I mean,
shit
kind of
slide?
because
Them
the
niggas
Marines
was
are still.
running out. They was running outside they host animal.
I know, but
Nigga
like
had them
the Marines
running.
are still the force, though, right? The Celestial Dragon doesn't have that force. It seems like all they have is just a secret, like
No, but what I saying
CP0
is
type
the
agents.
celestial dragon should still have a personal uh uh army or something outside
yeah,
the Marines.
like a
You understand?
guard. Like
No,
A
but that's the
force.
whole point. Well, they have a guard. They have guards, but I don't think
Not them
that's the
guards in the suits. Not them soda can dudes.
no. But that's the whole purpose of the Marines. Is that they are the front of the royal government, right? So I do think that it will be the Marines that are responsible for that. But again, I'm not necessarily opposed to that. I can see at the angle
At the
where
end of the day, you
the
know what?
God's Knight are different.
At the end of the day, Anima, I can completely write off CP0. It have to be more than we seeing.
yeah, like
It have to be, bro.
Okay, I mean, okay, so I rarely use the go ahead and show me book right card because I'm the kind of person who says that everyone has to do so. And I don't always want to
Because
put down people.
what
But for the
we
CP
know
zero,
from CP
you've already kind of
what we know
seen.
from CP0 for sure, they call the shield of the celestial dragons. Right? You
now
fuck with the
who's
celestial,
the attack? Who's the spear?
you understand?
Yeah,
So
on
they
the spear.
still it's still potential. Well, we
There's
ain't
like
seeing the full
another
because
faction. Yeah.
Dragon itself mentioned they get strong, he little wary about CP0.
Yeah, getting
So it still
stronger.
have to be a admiral level dude, somewhere up in there. Someone
There's
like Raider
there's
Sabo
definitely something coming. Like
I hope so because
something
I
coming like
definitely.
in either in CP0, the Marines, or six secret
and another
faction.
thing the revolutionaries have to watch out for right now is Blackbeard, bro. I ain't comfortable right now with Kuma. Because I feel like them niggas can try to get Kuma Devil Fruit for revenge. For what the
Mm,
nigga do for that ace fruit.
it's possible. Oh yeah.
I I I
You
very
think
a Black.
Blackbeard
I
would
need to
go
know
for
where he is
revenge?
right now. I
nah,
don't
but
like
like
I don't.
not knowing where that nigga is.
nah, cause
I don't
like
think Blackbeard is a revenge guy though. Like he doesn't strike me as revenge. Seems like
Now and
he's
he don't
willing to.
care about his crew.
yeah,
I
he doesn't seem to be a
calculate.
revenge dude, but it seems like
Yeah, he seems calculated. He just wants his own
But
goals,
that
right?
dude is an opportunist, bro. If he see the opportunity, he
he
Well,
would
yeah,
riding. And
take
he
it.
have the
that's
devil fruits
And
to create opportunities.
again, we have to remember that like there's the whole thing with D and the fate and these people intertwining together. Luffy being a D and him going against Blackbeard. Dragon is also a D, so he might actually interact with these other Ds because of like the lore behind the D and like fate and like these people interacting together. So
I don't think there's gonna be too much of like well, there may be an interaction, but I don't think it's gonna be anywhere that's there'll be like an
yeah, I don't think it's
actual.
gonna be substantial, but it's like it is a
Well,
possibility
pretty much what
like
I'm
a
trying to.
conflict might brew. If they see that devil fruit or somehow, anything could happen.
Well, pretty much what I'm trying to say is that Sean, you shouldn't be scared about Blackbeard with the
No,
dragon
he's
because
just hyping it up.
No, 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 no. No. I ain't scared in terms of Blackbeard versus Dragon. But you know what shit with with Blackbeard never clean. That nigga bring the whole Marines behind him. You
Mm.
understand? This dude is the Ric Flair One Piece. He dirty, dirty.
Will be a setup pretty much. I
He
mean,
dirty,
yeah,
bro.
I okay, yeah, I am. But like, just think about it though.
Shit with
If it
Blackbeard
was,
never straight up and direct.
yeah, wait, so honestly, if the Blackbeard Pirates phase the revolutionaries, they would lose. The Blackbeard Pirates, the
I
revolutionaries are so
believe
strong.
so. I
So it's
believe
not
so.
ever like a thing, unless there's a setup where the Marines come, right?
Sure,
But
sure, sure. You ain't fucking with Sabo. I don't care what y'all tell me. That
oh
invisible
nah,
truth.
nah, nah,
He
nah, yeah.
getting rent. He getting rent. Sure, you fuck with Sabo. Trust me. That's easy money, bro.
Nah, Shiryu's not right now. I don't
Sure,
think
gonna
so.
fuck with Sabo. I don't believe that. I believe Sabo just above these first mates. I mean, I just a little wary with Ben Beckman. Ben Beckman just have that vibe to him, bro. I can't explain it.
Mm.
Like he just know he's that nigga. Like he just chilling. The captain just got that like a Luffy Street Zoro.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So it's pretty much like equals, like Roger,
Like
Rayleigh,
he's a
Luffy.
vice captain, like a real vice captain.
Yeah.
Not no first mate.
Yeah, for sure. But we'll see. Well, I don't know. Shiryu seems to be like end goal, one P Zora's EOS. But like we'll see though.
Sherry.
See how it goes. But actually, so I guess one more thing before maybe we can call this an end to this is,
Uh,
what do you guys think is the predictions on the way that Green Bull and the Scabbards and
Oh,
Yamato will
I
play out?
I
yeah, I've
have
Do
been
you guys
thinking
think?
about that.
I've been thinking
You
about
guys
that, and
think?
I think it ties into Momonosuke because Momonosuke came in there rushing in, like telling them not to interfere. So I think Momonosuke, again, we know that he's knowledgeable about some things of Wano, whether it's Pluton, why Wano is closed off. There's something he knows, and I feel like he's gonna relay some information to Green Bull that they're gonna strike a deal into Green Bull not coming into attacking Luffy. That's what I think it's gonna be.
Rainbow love to
So
take something back though, and I feel like he sent them warship. He sent for a warship so he can load them beast pirates up,
Yeah,
and he could have something to take back. But
something
I
to take
still think
back. Yeah,
he
he
needs
needs
more than
more.
that.
Yeah, he needs more. So I think that whatever it is, I think it's gonna be from Momonosuke because it seems like Momo
so
has something to offer.
like
That he feels
Pluton?
well, not necessarily Pluton, but again, we don't. Momonosuke knows things that we don't know right now, like void sentry things, like Wano related things. So he
What
might.
if Rainbow whole role here is he just playing everybody right, and he working with CP0 to try to kidnap Robin
uh,
because CP0 alone they don't have the power to occupy. These niggas is stealth type dudes. They don't have the power to occupy this much people. So what if a situation arise where Robin actually get captured, bro?
that was what the consensus was when Greenwood was coming to Wano. Because again, they keep bringing up this Robin. Robin is all of a sudden important now.
Because you gotta look at it like this. Look at it like this, Pharaoh. When Akainu was talking to Green Bull, he was like, bro, don't start no shit. Like just stay focused. Like
Yeah,
don't do no dumb shit. Yo, you won't come here to really fight. You understand?
yeah.
So that's what made me say that. Like he have a mission.
Mission. Yeah, it's like a purpose. I don't.
Like you
I don't even think like Luffy is as. I think one part of it he's in. I think he's interested in Luffy, but there's a real mission.
because even if you're looking at it like this from this perspective, the world on fire right now. You can't waste an admiral. Just send him
Yeah, just send
and
him to Wano
and
just to
send
do
him
nothing.
into a bad situation. You just find out two yonkos lose.
Yeah, that's
You
true.
send him to fight the dude who beat two yonkos, the with a
Yeah,
bunch of killers. Yeah,
it's something that he's wanting to do.
I mean, I think it was pretty obvious that there was a separate mission because
maybe his whole goal coming here is
even
to
the Luffy
talk to
thing
the
was separate.
Shogun. He don't know Momonosuke is the Shogun though.
But I think Momo's gonna tell him that
His whole goal is probably
because
to try to barter a deal where the world government could still get them the supply of weapons.
yeah, something. I think because Momo feels like like the Straw Hats have done enough, and I need to play my part right now. So I don't think Green Bull even sees Luffy in this arc, bro. I think Momonosuke is gonna
Wait,
strike
okay.
a deal, 100%. I was just gonna strike a deal with Green Bull. It's like, yo, please don't do anything right now, but take this. I don't know what that is, what it's gonna be, but Momonosuke has leverage on several things. He knows a lot of things right now.
Yeah.
He read Odin's journal. There's a lot of things he can do.
Okay, so
Shit,
that's
that's
the next thing
another
I was
thing
gonna say actually.
I didn't realize like how much the world was on fire too. Like with the weapons Kaido was supplying
Yeah,
and how much wars this was costing and how much
starting.
kingdoms needed
Yep,
these stuff.
yep.
So that's another aspect of like what they talking about. It's
Yeah, it's a
several
lot of things.
wars
It's a
they was
lot of
talking
things.
about. You don't recognize there was a lot of shit they was talking about before the Nika shit and they just cut off.
Hmm.
Yeah, I think
For
that's a bunch.
sure.
Wait, so Pharaoh, you actually think they're not? Think Green Bull is not gonna meet the Straw Hats essentially?
No, because we need to move on to next island. And if
Rainbow
he
have to see Luffy, bro.
okay, maybe
Yeah,
he
okay, so
sees Luffy,
I mean that was
but
pretty much what I was gonna say.
I
Is that
feel like Momonosuke can cut whatever deal you say he can cut, but before that,
okay,
Green Bull can use an attack, his version of Fujitora lifting the rubber, where Luffy and the crew can see, like where the fuck all these trees come from,
yeah, yeah,
this
yeah,
forest come from, and then they can rush there. All of them can rush there,
yeah,
and it's
yeah,
time.
exactly.
yeah, yeah.
So
But I don't think it's gonna
that was
be
pretty much my prediction.
an extended thing because we do have to remember that actually
This time is
Oda did say like Wano has a little bit left, so
like
he might
5
be like
chapters.
5. Yeah, it could be, yeah, 5 chapters. But
That was pretty much my prediction.
yeah, yeah,
It's like
yeah.
it's pretty much
It's
like
time as they
there's gonna
reach
be an
and they
attack.
see. It's time as
Luffy
the
will.
Luffy them reach and Green will see all these niggas standing up on this tree like Kid Law,
Yeah.
Luffy, every fucking buddy. You
Yeah.
understand?
Mm.
He can take the deal. He can
I
take the
mean,
deal.
I mean,
Trust
I
me.
should take the deal at this point, right? There's no way he's beating all of them, right?
He probably
Yeah.
can laugh it off like, haha, you know, rah.
Raha, yeah, yeah, yeah. But
He
like
ain't want none of that.
he could also like be fascinated with Luffy as well, where it's like, damn, I'm gonna see
Exactly. Yeah.
what you're gonna do in the future. So I'm gonna keep a watch on you. I don't know. I
Show
feel
me
like
the
there's
new
something
era,
the
boy. Show me the
dude,
new era.
yeah, exactly. The dude's gonna subvert expectations with Green Bull. He's making him
Rainbow
seem like
look
a
like he
crazy
around.
dude right now. But
He look like he around Shanks' age, right?
yeah, he looks like he's pretty young,
Look
like
like
in the
young.
40s. Yeah, he's like in the 40s
I noticed
somewhere.
that like even with Aokiji, because I was thinking about um like who used to I was thinking about Dragon, like how close in age Dragon is with Akainu. I was thinking like Akainu and Kizaru and Dragon
Yeah,
used to
close
be
in age.
the Admirals.
Mm,
And Aokiji replaced like Dragon, because he young, like 47. He in the same age as Kizaru's an old nigga. And
yeah.
Akainu a little younger than Kizaru.
Yeah,
And then
they joined the
Greenberg, you
same age.
understand?
Yeah, yeah. But
But anyhow,
we do also one more thing though. We do also remember that the at least from foot it might be applied to Green Bull as well, that the Admirals when they were drafted, it seems like they were part of like a nation's like royal guard or security or something, because if you remember
yeah, but what fucking nation have a dude who could drop gravity like that? Like,
I
you
don't
don't
it
know.
doesn't make any sense, but we do know that they have
Yeah,
a checkered past where something
he
happened that that messed up their mind. Like Fujitora said he saw something that he cut his eyes out. So Green Bull might might have a similar situation where it's like, yo, his home world or hometown was like something happened where it's like, I want to change the world too. So he got into the Marines to accomplish whatever agenda he has. So I think
I
yeah,
was thinking the same thing, like they was about a nation, and then I really said think, but that what nation have a nigga like Fujitora, but
Fujitora.
just chilling? That don't make sense like that.
Hmm.
But I was thinking Fujitora could have been, um, he probably could have been helping several nations pay their celestial taxes.
Yeah, it could be something
You
like that.
understand?
Yeah.
Or doing bounty hunting real cool. Or
Yeah,
Fujitora would
bounty
do some shit
hunters.
like
Yeah,
that.
yeah. I could definitely see that.
And they was like, bro, this nigga, he's collect bounties and he's helped pay all for all these kingdoms.
Tributes and stuff. Yeah,
So let's
yeah.
cut a deal with him.
Yep,
If you
yep.
join, we can let these 10 kingdoms join. If you're choosing.
Yeah. It's kind and it goes back to like the Kaido thing. Like Kaido was a normal dude in his own country, but when they found out that he was so powerful, the world government wanted him, and so they cut a deal. Well, they actually backstabbed him, but you know they cut a deal with the country, and they wanted to make him a marine soldier. So I think similar things happened to Fujitsu and Green Bull where they cut a deal.
But I don't understand about those type of shit, right? In the Marines, we don't see nobody of different races, so it's obviously discrimination is a real
Apart from
thing. Except
giants.
with the giants,
Yeah, yeah.
slowly,
Yeah, there might
becoming
be a
the rule.
discrimination thing for sure.
You only see no Fishman Vice Admiral,
Yeah. Yeah, that's actually true when
and
you
that's
think about it.
probably what the other Marines can evolve. Like we can start seeing long arms,
Other
long limbs
races,
at
yeah,
the
yeah.
end.
Yeah, for sure.
Ain't gonna be no racism.
But again, because the world government is the Marines are attached to world government, and we know that the world government collects slaves that comes in all different races. It makes sense why none of those other races want to be a part of the Marines, because they would be a part of the people that are enslaving their people.
They can be on the menu.
Yep, exactly. They'll be on the menu in the same fucking organization. Like, yeah. So
But
yeah.
you gotta recognize humans on the menu too.
Yeah, they're on the menu too, but it's like they're the abundant ones, right? Like,
You don't be solo to them like that. What race we ain't see yet in One Piece?
it's just the minor ones, like when I say minor, the ones that are little in quantity.
But I
Lunarians.
can tell you something though, Ferry. I can tell you something. We still have a Three-Eye Tribe member somewhere out there, bro. Because someone impregnate Big Mom. Someone
Oh yeah,
born
true.
inside
True.
Big Mom.
That is true.
And I don't feel like they only powers is just
seeing the poneglyph thing. There might be more.
No, there's way more.
And remember, there's one more race that was extinguished, that literally got extinct.
But that ain't the Onis?
Oh, it might be the Oni. I don't know. But from based on Big Mom's words, one race was extinguished from history.
Because Yamato ain't the only one with horns.
Horns, yeah. Because Black Maria, we got Black Maria. Even Who's Who in this chapter. Like I thought Who's Who's horns were fake, but we see a younger version of him and he has horns. So I don't know if there's like a race that we're not aware of yet. This Oni race with people with horn like people. And Oda hasn't really gotten in depth with that, but yeah, we'll see though. But yeah, we're about to end the stream. Appreciate you guys in the comment section for coming through. Yeah, this was a good stream. We definitely passed the time limit, but yeah, it was good. Yo, are you hearing this?
Perfect time to end the stream.
Oh yeah, definitely perfect time. Anyways, guys, like the video, share, comment down below. And we'll probably be back. There's no break next week, so we'll be getting chapter on Sunday. But yeah. See you guys. Peace out.